Hello and welcome to the BYB Podcast. That stands for the Backyard Boys.
Backyard Boys.
Hell yes. Welcome everybody to the podcast. Chops, welcome, brother. How are you doing tonight?
What's up going on, Quad? How you doing today?
I'm doing awesome, man. The sun is out. It's a bright, shiny day out there. Finally, after all,
it was a beautiful day today. Beautiful. It felt like spring is finally here.
Yeah. All I had to do was go out and shoot a groundhog just so he would go away.
You killed a groundhog today? No, why?
Why not? How else do you supposed to make the winter end?
Poor groundhog. And if it makes winter happen, then awesome, I suppose.
He was asking for it.
What was he wearing?
A nice fur coat, of course. Hell of a good question. Yeah, sorry, folks. I was messing with my notes, and I looked down, and I saw the time was like 5:08. Sorry about that. We weren't even doing anything. We were just sitting backstage being idiots. I'm an idiot. Why am I such an idiot? Damn it. Why am I an idiot? Oh, shit. Now we're in trouble.
Oh, awesome. Now it's a party. What's up, Lemmy?
What's up, guys?
Well,
I was so nervous.
Don't come in so hot. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay. Look,
you can't just be a show with me and Quad.
We're having it. Yeah, I know. I thought me and Chops were gonna have a special moment, and I don't mean like gay sex, even though that's probably what he was hoping for.
Nachos.
Oh, see, now we're going to. Now that you opened those can of worms.
Okay, it got really gay really quick, and I don't even think it was my fault, honestly. I think it was mostly Chops' fault.
I'll take that one. I'll take all the gay shit.
Usually, gay stuff is usually Chops' fault.
One way or another. If it comes to homosexuality or gayness, although I'm very straight, it happens.
Allegedly.
We'll find out one day.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Of course, we want you to go hit that like button, smash to subscribe. And of course, if you guys aren't members, you need to become members immediately. It's only $3 a month. What are you folks doing?
What are you doing?
Quit being pores. What are you guys, pores? What the hell? I steal that from the big shows, even though I'm like, please get a membership. I seem like a nerd. That is a good method, though. What do you think? Do you think nagging our members or subscribers is a good tactic? Because it seems to work for MLC, Melton, all these other shows. He's like, get out of here, pores. I hate all of you. And then they're like, oh, five gifted memberships.
Depends on the context and like the way your show is run, you know. But so if you're MLC, it's very like abusive love type of thing, you know. So that's where they gain. But what do you think, Lemmy?
I can't disagree with that, honestly.
Is it like Kevin Brennan's a dominatrix, like the kind of guy you hire to come over your house and like whip the shit out of you? And you're like,
Take it, bitch.
Stomp on Ray's nuts verbally? Yes.
Yeah, step on my
dominatrix.
nuts.
Perfect.
Like you like it. You enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
You see him wearing like a leather mask and everything with a whip.
I'm your ambassador. I'm your ambassador.
Get on your knees, Ray.
Yeah, here's the MLC ambassador himself right there. Boom. Showing off. And here's your dominatrix right there. There's the dominatrix. He rides his bicycle over to your house, whips you, steps on your balls, and then leaves.
And then asks for money.
Rude.
Demands money. Pay me.
Money. Yeah, and if you send him $2 super chats, he's gonna be like, "What? You fucking pores, you fucking pores. I hate all of you."
He's got a point.
Does he?
Yeah.
About the pores?
Yeah.
Go on. I want to hear that one, actually.
When he's talking to us, yes, he is. He's accurate, even.
Yeah.
Even worse. Accurate. I hate when he's right. Yeah, so Lemmy, you were just on another show, and how did it go?
It was probably the most fun I've had all week.
Oh, including hanging out with me? Or is that just because it's Monday and like you haven't done anything yet?
Oh, from Monday to Monday, I'd have to say.
Okay.
It was just a break from the regular. It was very nice.
And see, I thought I did a ladies show for you just so you could have a break from the regular. So I get no credit. I see how this works. Great. This is going great for me. Well, now that I know that you didn't even appreciate what I've done for you.
Well, Quad, music wasn't involved, okay? When music's involved, it's a whole other thing. Like, you really get in touch with, like, what you're listening to, the people.
I thought you were going to say a whole new world.
It's a whole new world.
No. Fuck, why did I say that? Jesus.
You did this.
You brought it onto yourself.
I didn't make him this way.
You're not stopping him.
He came with all this baggage.
It's the best.
He's like, no. He's like the dog you adopt from the kennel. And when you get him home and he's got all these fucking issues, and it's like, what the fuck? And you got to work through each one of them.
It's like in the fine print of the adoption papers. He's great. You know, he's self-sufficient, sings Disney, ... But
don't put your hand near his food dish. You might lose it.
Yeah.
Does not play well with
hug
kids.
It to death.
Don't let him around your kids. I'm sorry to put that on you. I didn't mean it like that, Chops.
I know, but we're talking doggy me, guys. Doggy me, freshly adopted. I'm just a helpless little puppy. I'm trying to learn the rules of the house.
Is this true? April's doing a banger solo show at the moment. What? You mean like on Stilto, or she started an OnlyFans? What are we talking about here?
No,
if it's like OnlyFans content, we'll have to go stream Sniper, right? We can do that on YouTube.
The title of their show is Can April Fly Solo? Now, here's the kicker, guys. Do you actually think she's flying solo?
Well, you said kicker. Do you mean like kick her out of the plane? Like fly solo?
Saying she's not doing it. She's not flying solo. She's not at all. She did for...
Who's there with her?
Well, hold on. Let me get you some stats here. She did for a good amount of time. I'll give her that. But Aaron is now there. Which, no problem. I'm actually going to go back on the show and see how she did do, because people alone versus people with other people, very different dichotomies. Very.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see it. I don't have to go back and watch it. I'll see it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, you'll see it in the morning.
When you're in this field, you're going to know. It's going to happen.
Okay, I mean, that raises a very interesting question. Has she ever done that before that you're aware of, Lemmy?
Oh, yeah. And it's usually, it's just her reading the chat. It's her reading the chat. And Melton has actually gone over her doing her own solo show before.
Yeah, I've not seen that yet. So if Aaron came in, is it because he gets like all spazzed out about her doing a solo show and probably can't handle watching it, or like has to bust in and be like, all right, I'm saving the show, and like come in with a weird attitude or weird energy,
No.
I should say.
He probably had something to do that he couldn't get out of. So, and he would be back like later. So he used that opportunity for like a April solo show for a little clickbaity action. You know what I mean?
Maybe
We all do it, whatever.
Oh,
That,
that's
if I were betting, man. April solo show or whatever.
No, I was gonna say a quickie with April or something like that.
Oh, that would have been actually really cute.
Aw, everyone come have a quickie with April. Everyone have a quickie. Have a quickie with, oh, son of a bitch. My crinkled up hands. And Granny ain't even here to yell at me about my crinkled hands. But yeah, there it is. Have a quickie right there. She's pointing right at it. Where's the quickie go? Oh, look at that. Tap that ass. Tap that ass. Hell yes. Stroke it, stroke it, stroke it.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so fucking hot. All right, well, we're going to do something else tonight. I had some I had some content ready, but fuck it, let's do that instead. I could just sit and stare at that for hours.
I want to address Zeke's comment, if possible.
Well, let me pull it up. Was he calling you gay or something? Let me see.
No, it's saying Chops knows the word dichotomy, but doesn't know what a hymen is. Retardation scam. So here's the thing, Zeke. I want you to think of Rayman. You know, very smart, but very dumb at the same time. You know, not Ray DeVito, Rayman. Old movie. I think that's where I lie. There's a lot of things that I understand and a lot of simple things I definitely it doesn't compute. For instance, how water has oxygen in it. Blows my mind.
Yeah, you think it just float away, right?
That angers me. That angers and confuses me, Chops, and we can't talk about it.
Me too.
For different reasons.
Chops knows the word dichotomy, but doesn't know what a hymen is. Retardation scam. Zeke.
Or why there's oxygen in water.
I understand a lot of big words, but the simpler ones I don't really get. Not that Rayman. The other Rain Man. Thank you, Tiff, with 3 F's.
Rain Chops. Honk the Clown, wood paneling in a single wide mobile home and broadcasting from an empty 2-bedroom, a solitary existence with no wife or children, carrying on family name Chops lifelong bachelor prototype. Ouch.
Wow, all in one.
Oh, why are they being so fucking brutal today? These comments are uncalled for and unnecessary, and I think you guys should give Chops a little bit of credit.
Don't hold back. Fucking bring it.
Ray DeVito, man. Well, see, now we've devolved into a chat reading fucking show. See what you did?
I didn't mean to. My bad.
Yeah.
Put that one on me.
You did mean to. You diverted our eyes to the chat where we're supposed to stay out of, right, Lemmy? Stay out of the fucking chat.
I didn't even touch the chat today, man. I didn't touch it.
We didn't have to. There it is.
She swears she's innocent. All right. Well, first things first. Stevie Lou has passed away.
Oh.
It's real. It did happen.
Fent overdose?
It's true. How'd you guess?
True.
Fent overdose?
What do they call that? Karma? That Stevie Lou passed away from fentanyl overdose?
If you tell me that he like for real died in real life, I'm gonna feel like the biggest asshole.
Biggest piece of shit. Biggest.
Yeah, he died for real in real life. No, okay. So I was just talking on MLC today. Indeed, Kevin Brennan did say he talked to him or whatever. So he didn't die. He didn't even die a natural Dabbl-verse death where you just go away from the internet for a while. No, but that's what he is doing. Kevin said he's been talking to him, and he's taking a break from the internet. So maybe last week was really eye-opening for him, and maybe he learned a little bit of a lesson about being an asshole. And what do you guys think? Do you think he learned a lesson?
I can only hope.
For his own mental health, I really do hope so, because like I said earlier, like he I think he bit off a little bit more than he could chew, and I know he's got a thick skin.
Yeah, he bit off a quad father, and he couldn't chew any of it, could he?
You were the first one he kind of lashed out on, weren't you? I think in my realm, at least.
Yeah, no, that's facts. That is facts.
Okay, 100%. Cool.
Oh yeah. Star Mountain. He died like Kenneth Bogue. Yes, very much like that. Stormy coming in with $2. Thank you, young lady. At least you're pretty, Chops.
Oh, well, thank you. It's very sweet of you.
No, maybe you'll get a partner to take you to the ball after all.
I already got a bodyguard. I already got somebody taking me to the ball. We're okay. We're fine.
Does he have balls though? I guess that's the important question.
I hope she doesn't. I sure hope
she. Well, okay, that's a good start. She. Detroit, quad is all gristle, hard to chew. That is true. I
like
saw. Huh?
You like beef jerky?
I am like beef jerky. The parts that you have to spit out. You know, when you're eating beef jerky and there's the little chunks of shit you can't chew up. That's me. Unchewable. Undigestible. Yeah, KJ furry. KJ the furry. Yeah, you'll see him at many furry meetups. I think he wears a bear costume. I'm not quite sure. He is going to become violent. He needs to cool down. Yeah, I think that is kind of the deal. He was starting to become a psycho. So yeah, for his own mental health. All right. I know I have at least one April Fool's thing coming up for us, but we will get into that. First things first, I don't know if you guys saw Staniol at the Mets game. Did anyone catch that?
No, not at all.
I just wanted to show everyone what a loser failure Jim Staniol is. I just want this news to be broken on BYB. No. Yeah, Chops. No. Yes, it's true.
I like
it's
him.
True. What do you mean? How do you like him?
Well, I like his character. I like the way he jokes. You know, he's from what I know, he's a pretty good guy. He's good at what he does.
Okay, well, you're about to change your mind completely about this guy.
Uh-oh.
In 3, 2, 1. So yeah, apparently this is Jim Staniol in the stands. A home run gets hit to him, and here we go. Boom! And that's him right there in the pink. What a puss. That fucking ball bounced right off his hands. Those are his hands. And that's him not catching the ball. Look at that. What a loser. That's him right there.
Am I supposed to not like him because he's wearing pink or because he didn't catch the ball? Help me out here. As a man, how am I supposed to feel?
All of it.
Like your son just lost his first Little League game. That's how you're supposed to feel.
Yeah, exactly. Like he hit the ball. So like he's right. He's playing T-ball. He hit the ball and then he runs to third base instead of first. And you're like, you see him hit the ball and you're like, yeah. And then he starts running the wrong way. You're like, no, stop, go the other way. What a loser.
I would feel so proud because like Staniol's obviously very like a straight guy. He gets the ladies and whatnot, but he still feels comfortable enough to like,
not true.
Oh.
No, everything you just said was pretty much false, but okay. We'll run with
it.
He's allegedly straight, even though there's never been proof of such a thing. We've heard people say that before, but it's never been proven. We have yet to see him with a lady. He says he has a black lady.
The black one.
I mean, love is love, happy is happy, sex is sex.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
So no.
yeah.
So no. Also, we did lose Cabby this weekend. That was factual information. That guy did indeed pass away. When we got the news yesterday morning, we weren't sure if it was real. So, but it is 100% confirmed at this point. It is a real deal. And I was watching the Alpha Shot Lounge. I just wanted to watch some of this for a minute and see what you guys think about this. It's pretty amazing. What a touching moment they have on the Alpha Shot program. Do you guys ever watch Joey C Network? Any of that stuff over there?
Never.
Nope.
Yeah, we'll get into some more of the stuff Joey C's been doing and saying lately, but I backed off and kind of quit fucking with him and really not. I mean, what we showed WATP footage, we really haven't messed with him that much. But yeah, he's going full psycho again just because he can't help himself. Okay. Starbound. No. Okay, I get the emphasis on the no there that you do not watch. Indeed. Hawk the Clown, a dedicated fan of the Catalanos. Nice. Congratulations. Rip Cabby. Chubbs Talk, Rob Saul's brother, Rip Cabby. I don't even know what that means. Chubbs Talk.
Rob Saul?
Rob Saul's a guy. He's a gay. But yeah, R.I.P. Cabby. Oh, he's asking if Chops Talk is indeed Rob Saul's brother. No, he's not. Do you have a gay father by chance?
Me? No,
Chops?
no. I
Have
think
you
my
ever
dad might be
jerked off
better
a
off.
dog?
But yeah. Huh?
Have you ever jerked a dog to completion?
The fuck no.
All right. Well, then you
Christ
probably
almighty.
aren't. Then you're not. Maybe you're not Rob Saul's brother then. If you were his
Hold
cousin, you'd be fucking his wife as we speak.
Is that a bit that he did, or is this an actual thing?
No, he actually did have a dad that turned gay, just like Kevin Meaney, like that. Like after he left his mom for a guy. He also did.
Fine. I'm
indeed,
talking about the jerking off a dog thing.
He did do that. Apparently, the dog. Yeah. Rob Saul confirmed jerked off a dog. Yes. Apparently it was backed up or something and it was having issues. So he went ahead and jerked it off. Yeah. It's very unnatural, very untoward. And it's not even Tuesday yet. And it's very untoward. All right. I'm going to force. You guys know Clockwork Orange, where they pry open the person's eye. They pry his eyes open, make him watch the movies till he's kind of like brainwashed into becoming a good person. I don't think that's going to happen to you guys, but let's watch some of this.
Decent Canadian citizens that are just protesting peacefully, and not only that, but he's also debanking them because Tyrannus Rex. Tyrant, son of Castro. Sorry,
son of Castro has
couldn't help it.
Barnyard. Please, everybody, get yourself your nice donuts a day. Come and check it out.
Yeah, I just happened to bump into this spot, and it blew my mind so much. I had to show someone what's going on over there because this is so amazing. Yeah, it's live. Yes, it is live.
I was like, what is going on?
It is still going.
It
is still happening.
What is this show?
You see this? You see it, Kai?
I see a red door with a window on it.
You see what it says, right?
It says something donuts. I can't quite. Okay, Crumpy's. Crumpy's Donuts.
That's right.
Crumpy.
That's right.
They're gonna take you inside. You're gonna see it. That they cook the joints right in front. You'll see how they go into the roller, how they cook everything. That's where I go at. You
Then
see
it
what I'm
flips
talking
them.
about off in the alley? Remember I was telling you
Oh,
about
damn. There
alley?
must be some.
You see the line? You see
So-
that line,
This
right?
is
Those some
terrible.
popular donuts.
I told
Popular.
you. You see, she said, no, don't go to Krispy Kreme. They go to here. They go here. You see it open at nighttime. You see waiting in line for them donuts.
Yeah, he's not ashamed to be on camera. He's like, time to make the donuts.
That's
Why is
right.
this not just
I
a
got the thing
Discord
with-
conversation?
Yeah, what is going on in this?
Yeah, I don't know. I just happened to pop it on like 20-30 minutes before our show started because a lot of shit has been happening on Joey C and it's all him, but this was on instead, and it pulled up. They do a cabbie like it's so much. There is a lot of podcasts that actually should just be fucking Discord conversations, just like you said, Lemmy. Absolutely, 1,000,000%. I do think that pretty much every show Kai is on could be a Discord conversation. So I really don't understand what they're fucking trying to do. But I don't know. The more I watched this, the more I had to like share it with our audience. What the fuck? It blows me away. It's mind-boggling, in fact. I know a lot of people like Spider Alomar. I never understood that because, yeah, it's
Donuts
nothing.
are right in front of you. You see them flipped over while they're floating.
Yeah, hold on. I'm about to.
But yeah, they also do a really bang up job on a tribute to Cabby. That's coming up here too.
What's
the
driving me
production is
crazy-
off the charts. What's that?
What's driving me crazy right now is like I don't know who's talking. Literally, I can't see a fucking face. I can't see lips. It's driving me nuts. I can't see it. I can't see borders that are lighting up so that I can dedicate like a name to a voice.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that happens to us too when we pull up chats, but right.
But you can still see us moving and talking.
Yes,
Right?
that indeed is very true. Yes. Yeah, I don't understand. And why aren't they showing this video on their screen as a present screen instead of just he's holding up his telephone and showing a video? It's amazing. Why do you guys have the technology? You use StreamYard. I can see it right there. StreamYard. Yes. So I know
This has
you
also
can present.
been a show for a while, hasn't it?
Like a year? Yes. A very long time. I think they've been around as long as we have. Mr. Z says it's all genius people, and I think he's talking about us, and I think he's being sincere. Very sincere people around here in our chats.
True.
Let's see if I can get it.
Chops room.
Pull it up.
Chops.
Right click.
Son of Castro.
What
Miss
happened?
Oh,
T
yeah.
She knows it all, but she don't.
That's the other thing
Oh,
that
here we
caught
go.
my eye was
They're
that
taking you in the
fucking
back.
fingernail. Look at that fingernail. I know I've seen spiders' fingers before, but Jesus, dude. Yeah, chew them off or something. God, that's
Get a pair of like clippers, for goodness sakes. We're talking about his nails, right?
yeah. You see it?
How long the nails are? Yeah.
How long his nails are? Yes.
So let's watch this. If you go see him take you into the giant place and all.
Oh, cool. Even though I don't need donuts, that's still
Yeah.
cool.
You're opening the door.
Oh man, you're going in the garage door.
Go in the garage door. You see it. How to bake the donuts.
That looks like the Colonel.
The Colonel. Gosh, that's like the Colonel.
A little bit.
Exciting part.
No,
I don't see no fried chicken. I do see some fried donuts, though. Kentucky Fried Donuts. Is that what we're doing here?
What's the exciting part about this? Like, what is like, obviously they're doing this on a show, so there has to be like oh, wow, better stick around and see what happens here. What is it?
Yeah, that is the question, Chumps. Specifically, that is the question. What are we doing here? Yeah, and I don't know. I just the more I watch this shit, the more amazed I got. And then they just jump into a cabbie tribute out of nowhere, and it is. Why aren't they on screen? Very good question. I mean,
oh my God, they need to
It's
talk.
scary to
I mean, how long of a fucking pause was that? Jesus, let's count that down.
Enough to drive me nuts.
A little bit. No.
3.
What is that? Mashed potatoes? Dough? What is that?
It's scary to clown tonight.
Oh my God.
It's the presidente.
Chris Mack is right. I probably wouldn't try to scream ringside. I'd probably get thrown out. You're right about that, buddy. Yeah, I'll be very political correct on that one. I'll talk with Alex and find out about what you're asking. And yeah, I'll do something. I'm gonna get some kind of something out there. I'll do it the right way, though. I will follow the rules.
What is
it? With a hello.
Look at that. What is this? What's going on? What is it? What is going on?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, God. You're realizing the insanity of what the fuck is happening here. Yeah, okay, so Spider's playing a video of Dunkin' Donuts over on this side, and someone then just decides out of nowhere to start presenting a video of the clown, who is Spider Alomar also. But yeah, so instead of presenting the video that fucking Monchichi is showing, instead Joey C out of nowhere just starts fucking showing this other short. It's a short that he made that he wanted people to see, but he shows it right in the middle of a video that Spider is showing on his phone. It's the most insane shit ever, dude.
How many people are watching this at the time? Did you get that number by any chance?
700 billion
like
and a trillion, 300 million.
It was not 700 million, billion, gazillion. No, it was like 10 people were watching. But
Thank God. Thank God.
Watch that back. All right. So here's Spider trying to show his little video, and this is how it goes. It's very quiet. Not a word said.
It's scary to clown tonight.
Oh my God.
It's the presidente.
Chris Mack is right.
So we get to watch the guy making donuts over here instead of presenting your screen, and we're watching some short that Joey C fucking came up with, which is poorly edited and whatever. You can't even hardly see it.
There's no context. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's just like shoving shit down your throats at high velocity. It probably yeah. I don't know where we're going with this, let alone where they're going with it.
Right about that, buddy. Yeah, I'll be very political correct on that one. I'll talk with Alex and find out about what you're asking. And yeah, I'll do something. I'm gonna get some kind of something out there. I'll do it the right way, though. I will follow the rules.
What is it?
With a hello.
Look at that.
Jesus, man.
It's when he does the arms, and that was pretty cool. Wasn't that cool?
Oh, okay. So that video was being played, and no, I don't even think these guys realized that the video was being played, because as second as the video popped off, Kai was like mid-sentence talking about the arm in mixing the batter for the donuts. So like they're not even in on this fucking stuff. It blows my mind. Makes you want to go on their show, doesn't it, Lemmy? Not so much. All right, that's about all I can handle. But yeah, I was checking that out today. And Dela, $5. Thank you, sir. And you have your mod wrench, I see there. Wow, look at you moving on up. Sorry I'm late on my first day. Someone hit me with a nunchuck. You got nunchuck too, just like Stevie Lou. Wow. Pretty sure it was Balls Dip. Balls Dip's hitting people with nunchucks?
Never know.
I figured he'd use an axe, to be perfectly honest. He's more of an axe man.
He is a guy.
An axe thrower, even. Right. Accurately. I've seen him use them fucking things. He looks
Very
pretty
accurately.
dangerous.
And they're very sharp.
Extremely.
Yeah. I would not want him throwing them at me.
Me neither.
Club Funded Kodak Carl. Joey will soon have Cabby do a podcast from hell. Oh, that's right. Joey already does a podcast from hell. It's a shithole of an apartment. That's exactly correct. At least he has a billionaire mod now. Who? R.I.P. Cabby, Hunk the Clown. I forgot watching this tribute to him. That's right. Flattering tribute to poor old Cabby. Yeah, I don't think Cabby was that old. As we all know, he is or was a paralyzed person like myself. Absolutely. All right. Enough of that crap. We're not watching in. Not one more second of that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just I don't really understand what they do over there. I think it's just a lot of meth and misunderstanding. Meth and misunderstandings. That could be a name of a podcast. Meth and misunderstandings.
I like that.
It sounds like an album.
It does. It's catchy. Sign me up.
Meth and misunderstandings playing at the Mercury Lounge this Saturday. Punk rock band, maybe. Yeah, so Stevie Lou, whoop-de-doo. What do you guys think? I know we asked that question this weekend, how long it'll be before he's back. Do you think we're looking at a high? See, I'm starting to wonder, like, maybe he just moved out to Northern California. And I know that would take a minute to do.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to say the same thing I said last time. I hope whatever he's doing is like recovering from whatever the fuck is going on with him. And I hope he doesn't come back for a while because this place it's not conducive to trying to fix bad mental health. I'll say that.
Yes, Uncle Jack. That is what I said. Meth understandings. Yes. We had a meth understanding. A meth communication. We're meth communicating. Yeah, thanks, Dela. Appreciate it. And welcome to your first day at work. Whatever other job you got, you're gonna have to probably get up. You're gonna have to give up your other duties. He said duties. Yeah. If you're gonna be late, you're gonna have to give up your other job, or at least give them a notice that you have to leave early to get here on time every day. Unacceptable.
Guys, I got a BRB. I got to heat my oven.
Did he just use BRB in a sentence?
Yep.
I'm going to BRB. I'm going to BRB. What? You're going to Arby's for dinner? Oh, right in the middle of a show? That's rude.
Well, we're going to BYB. How about that, Jobs?
Yeah. We'll BYB, you BRB. All right. Right into my favorite subject. Ray DeVito, the most amazing comedian in the world. Everyone loves him except for Kevin Brennan. Yeah, he will be at the Stand tomorrow night with, look at all these fucking names. It's Mark Norman from Tuesdays with the Gays. Right. Ray Goots. Look at that. Ray Goots, who allegedly hates his guts, does his show. I don't know. That's a pretty big headline. But that's not what I was actually getting into. Because, of course, today was all about bashing on one Ray DeVito on MLC. But I did see that Franklin Sheckler has come out with a brand. Oops. Uno momento. Yeah, Franklin Sheckler came out with this brand new video of all of Ray DeVito's funniest jokes. So it's Ray's funniest jokes compilation. Did you catch this?
Nope.
It's actually very, very funny. Ray DeVito, you almost watched it.
I did almost watch it. I saw it in my feed, but I scrolled past it.
Well, you fucking missed out, and I'm going to tell you why, because here it goes. I was impressed. I didn't know that Ray DeVito actually had this many funny jokes, and it's a 10-minute clip. So Franklin Sheckler, who you would think would hate Ray DeVito's guts, wouldn't put up a compilation of a bunch of good jokes that he makes. Let's hear it.
That's funny.
There is nothing funny. April Fools. Got him. You got him, Franklin. Yeah.
All right.
He got me. He got me to click on the fucking thing. I actually believe I was the first person to click on it.
Wow.
But yeah. Good job.
I wish I would have clicked on it now. Damn. Damn.
It's fucking good. It's good.
Pretty goddamn good.
Yeah. Shout out to Franklin Sheckler. He must have been sitting around this morning and been like, well, and then came up with that and probably died laughing to himself. I'm just going to play some wilderness sounds. But yeah, so the other thing he made was, of course, the compilation of Ray DeVito talking about the Ary Jane stuff. We didn't get to it yesterday. I had things to do, places to go, dinners to eat, most importantly, and Jesus to praise. Unlike all of you heathens, disgusting heathens. But yeah, I thought maybe this would be good to go through today and just enjoy, as Pat Dixon would say. We're doing it. That's right. That's right. Slam free poetry. That's right. We're doing it. It's happening. Did I miss one? Did I miss that? Yeah, I did. Sir Vossive coming in with a BYB podcast membership. Thank you, sir. Pew, 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 pew. Fuck yes. We appreciate it. We'll double up on it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, okay. All right. That's the only one I missed. Sorry about that. I played them out of order. So Franklin Sheckler also made this clip. We do appreciate all of our clip makers out there. You all know who you are. Franklin Sheckler and My Lost Interest and Misery Loves Clips, Base Pill, Citizen M, etc.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Rock Bottom Podcast. What's up? I got the lovely Ary Jane here with me. How are you?
Also, I can't say much because I don't want to get in trouble with Ray. So you guys have to do all the bashing because I can't really say mean things about Ray. I can't say that he's a total retard, reject, idiot. I can't say that stuff on the show or else he'll hear it.
You, my dear, if this is a real thing with fucking Ary Jane, that fucking, let's get real.
Look at that. It's BYB. Yay, BYB.
If that's a real thing, that fucking cunt used the fuck out of me. That fucking attention-seeking whore.
Well, I love you, my dear. In every regard, you let me love you. I love you. And that sounded weird as fuck, but
in any regards, any which way you let me love you, I love you long time, right? Right, Lemmy?
Love is in the air.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have a lot of opinions on this one, and I'm hoping you do, because that's why I'm playing this, for you to bash Ray, not me. I can't bash Ray. He's my bestie.
Did he have siblings?
Does Ray have siblings?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has 2 sisters. I believe that's it. Just
No
2
brothers?
sisters. I don't think he has brothers.
Are they older than him or younger than him? Do you know?
Younger.
Okay. He never had
He said he had to protect his sisters and blah, blah, blah. That's what he has said in the past, that he got in a few fights because of his sisters, and they never gave a fuck about him. That's what he goes on and on about with his relationship with his sisters. So, as you well know, the one, whatever, he says that his mom taught them to not like him, and that it's always been that way his entire life. So,
sounds like a lot of excuses.
Well, I mean, that does happen, but whether or not, whatever, we'll just have to take his word for it, because we don't know his family. But if I could ever get his sister on the MLC podcast, I get $1,000. So I will be trying to do that. Just don't tell Ray I'm trying to do that. Okay.
mum's the word.
Okay. Thank you.
But whatever regards, I don't give a shit. I think you're fucking amazing.
Want to talk about fucking Ary Jane? She showed up to my fucking work event. She invited herself.
I think I'm gonna go to WATP in Detroit.
First, she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna come to Detroit. I'm coming to Detroit. I'm getting my own fucking room."
What the fuck? I think it's rude as hell of you to ask this. Here comes your content. Ask me on your podcast, really?
She fucking invited herself to my fucking work event, which is fine. I was fine that she.
And that's what she did say to us on the show. Remember, Lemmy? Yeah, I am trying to like get you to remember the Ary Jane episode. It wasn't too long ago. It's been a few months, but yeah, that was a wild week. Like many wild weeks we've had on the BYB podcast, because we've had a lot of interesting shows. That was one of them. 2 things going on at once. Ray DeVito yelling at Ary Jane on another podcast while we're having Ary Jane on talking about Ray DeVito. So it was all encompassing.
Look at his face.
So angry.
What's the matter with that face? What?
A lot of things, Ray. A lot of things. You might have to tone him down a back.
I mean, that might be the sexually frustrated face that many hookers have seen right before the lights went out. The lights were dimmed out. Yeah.
Fucking did that. All right. I was fine that she fucking invited herself to. I had no problem with her inviting herself to my fucking thing. I sold out WATP, and I'm just going as a guest. Not even on the show. It's sold out. She wanted to stay at the bar. She could have stayed at the bar. Yeah. There's a reason why she's been married 3 times, and now one of those marriages has lasted longer than fucking 6 weeks.
If Ray got married, he'd learn to shut the fuck up, and he'd be fucking.
I wouldn't marry Ray.
Why is Bob squinting? Why does he look so old? What's going on? It almost looks like a Snapchat filter in this one. That's weird, isn't it?
He looks like he's allergic to shellfish and just ate some shrimp.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he wears glasses sometimes. Maybe that's the problem. He's not wearing his glasses. Yeah. Yeah, he looks way older when he does that, though. Jesus, Bob, come on, man. Come on, man.
One of those marriages has lasted longer than fucking 6 weeks.
If Ray got married, he'd learn to shut the fuck up, and he'd be fucking.
I wouldn't marry Ray.
You see the fucking common denominator there? Who is it? That fucking gap-toothed fucking bitch. That's who's the fucking common denominator.
Ray seems to have a real like for you. Do you think that you two could date? If he asked you out, would you?
No.
She had a thing for me. She was the one that was like fucking chasing me around or whatever.
Yeah, we don't know because they have known each other for years, according to Ray, like many moons ago. So who knows how it very first started, but as of last year, she had no thoughts in her mind whatsoever of dating Ray DeVito. And also, we hear that from a lot of ladies. Even Felicia Gillespie said that today on MLC. She said it the other time she was on last week. This week, she reiterated it and was just saying how much of a creeper Ray is in person. Like, that guy creeped me out. She's only met him a couple times or whatever. So, yeah, let's see. Ray wears brains on his face. He wears his brain on his face. Yeah, is that the looks he gives? You can see what he's thinking just by looking at his face. For a lot. I think he was sexually abused, but that's speculation. Peter Scott Parker, it doesn't make me hate him any less. Yeah, Peter Scott Parker. Feel bad for the guy if he got diddled. I mean, maybe he was in NAMBLA when he was a young man. Who knows? Maybe that's how they got him in. They're like, hey, young man, you want to join NAMBLA? I don't know what that is, but I'm in. Yeah, let's go. I'll check it out.
I didn't really show much interest. She kept showing interest. I was like, all right, let's see what's up.
It's like he makes excuses. What the hell can you turn? How can you?
It's because
you know what I mean?
he knows. It's because he knows that I'm not gonna jump on it.
Get out of here. You invited yourself to my fucking event, and then you're gonna fucking manipulate me, tell me what I'm gonna do and what I can't do. Get out. What? Get out of here. Fucking kick rocks.
Yeah, so with that, his absolute misremembering facts. We saw the video about his wreck, and I didn't really want to like beat Ray up about the wreck stuff because whatever. That's a little different situation, but his misremembering all of these facts, I think, is a little bit more of a problem. What do you guys think? Like, I kind of think that the wreck thing is none of our fucking business. Is kind of how I feel about it. But I definitely don't feel the same about this as much. Before we get to that, let's say hi to Frankie McDonald.
Hey. I could set the new comedy video. The guy ran dancing and rating quesadillas.
All right. Well, let's fucking watch it. What do you guys think?
Hell
The guy
yeah.
dancing in the
man.
rain. Quesadillas. We're doing it. All right. It's 1 minute and 44 seconds. We can do that. We have the technology, Frankie. How are you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing great so far. A guy dancing and raining quesadillas.
Oh, you want me to play that?
Yes.
It's going to be amazing.
All right. This is the guy dancing, then raining quesadillas.
Okay, guys, we're going to do some dancing. Let's show me my moves.
I hear music. What song is that, Frankie?
Get it, Frankie.
Frankie, what song is that?
Sounds like dark. I don't know. It sounds like more dark clouds are coming. Oh my God! It's raining quesadillas. It's raining beef and cheese, shredded cheese and beef.
I wish.
It's raining more quesadillas. A lot of quesadillas fall from the sky. Even more quesadillas fall from the sky now. More quesadillas fall from the sky. It won't stop raining.
Wow, look at this guy. He's on Adderall or speed, isn't he, Frankie? Man, this guy must be on drugs.
Oh my God.
Was that guy on drugs, Frankie?
There's a lot of options on YouTube. Tell me you can speed up the video.
No. I think this guy's on meth.
How are you moving so fast?
Yeah, there's a lot of options.
There's a lot of options.
Thanks for watching right now.
Oh, wow. Look at you,
Fucking
Frankie.
love
I didn't...
Love
Frankie, did you know that Pat Dixon did too many drugs and then punched Gino in the face?
I remember that in 2022.
Right. Yeah, he took too many drugs and then he punched Gino in the face. Aren't you worried that if you take too many drugs that you might end up punching someone in the face?
That happened, and then Gino had to go to the doctor.
Yeah,
Frankie
he
would
did.
never hurt somebody. Frankie would never.
Frankie, today Ray DeVito was talking bad about you. How do you feel about that?
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Ray DeVito doesn't know what he's doing?
He doesn't know better.
Man, that's an understatement of the year. You have no idea, Frankie. How would you like to be on a podcast with Ray DeVito and teach that guy a lesson?
I'll teach Ray DeVito a great teacher lesson. If he stops it, I'll accept his apology.
Okay. Well, at least you're a forgiving person. That's awesome, Frankie. We'll try to get you.
Oh, and he's down.
And that was it. All right, back to our video. And if anyone here doesn't like Frankie McDonald, we don't get your kind because we love Frankie McDonald. So I noticed our numbers really fucking dropped off badly when he shows up. But we can't help it. We love Frankie. So you're going to have to deal with it, folks.
Yeah, you don't fucking invite yourself to someone's work event and then think that everything that they do, you're in charge of. You're not my girlfriend. You're not my fucking wife.
Well, wait a minute. If it's your work event, aren't you in charge of it then?
You would think.
I would think he would be in charge of it if it was his work event.
Hey, Chad DeVito, is it true you won't let this Ary girl go on anyone else's podcast unless you're on it too?
Yeah.
Or you approve it beforehand?
Let's discuss.
Yeah, I would. What do you call it? I do not. You fucking attention grabbing whore. I get it. That's who you are. That's what you're about.
Well, that being said, she really has, if she's an attention seeking whore, she really has not been on any podcasts since that week. Like, I don't think I've seen her one time other than that. So she's not an attention seeking whore for sure, right?
No, she's definitely not. I think it kind of stems back to him being obsessed with being Kevin Brennan's ambassador and Kevin Brennan being nothing like, I don't fucking want anything to do with him. I think he's built it up in his mind so much that he can't fathom anything other than his own truth.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry about that. Loud ass fucking mufflers. Okay, so this is something I wanted to bring up too. I saw this super chat.
DeVito, is it true you won't let this Ary girl go on anyone else's podcast unless you're on it too?
Yeah.
Or you approve it beforehand?
Let's discuss.
Like Kevin Brennan, obviously he's doing that to his guests at this point. So he's not one to talk. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Apparently he's totally locked down Mike Bichetti from doing other shows. We don't really know who else he might have locked down, but definitely has that one locked down. Yeah, I'm trying to think of some of the other people. Yeah, it's Mike Bichetti mainly. I don't think Mike Bichetti has much energy to do a lot of podcasts during a week. So if he does one or two, I think he's pretty much burnt himself up. So I think Kevin was like, nope, you're doing my show, no one else's show. He probably pays him well. He is a good draw for that show. And he's on tomorrow. So whatever. I'm doing fucking free advertisement for you. There you go. I am the MLC ambassador. I too am an MLC ambassador.
Yeah, I would. What do you call it? I do not. You fucking attention grabbing whore. I get it. That's who you are. That's what you're about. You fucking want fucking attention. I was a little annoyed because I'm not here to play sleepover with a friend of mine. I was like, this is stupid. So I was done with her. I was like, I'm done with her. All right.
Like how the internet tries to get you with Ray.
Oh my God, that's just ridiculous. Honestly, at this point, it's absurd. Even him, he's being absurd. He's being absolutely. I cannot. I can't be more straightforward. I think I've been very straightforward. People are like, quit leading him on. Like, no one's leading him on, assholes. He's hearing what he wants to hear. Like, stop it.
I didn't kiss her. She didn't kiss me in Detroit or anything. It was like a fucking handshake. That was it. There was nothing. That's why.
That's why you got to get her in the car on your way to her place, and you say, "Ass, cash, or grass."
Oh,
You want to get home safely tonight? No, I'm joking. Is that what he does to his victims? It's ash, cash, or grass.
I hope not.
That or they end up
right in the trunk.
victims on the side of the road.
You could tell that's what he was mad about. That's why he was so mad. Is because she didn't fuck him. That's why he's mad, and it's very clear through the last minute of this video. Very clear.
Yeah, right. Full disclosure, I'm kind of upset about it too. I mean, that I have not got laid by Ary Jane also. And that goes for all of you other ladies. And I saw you in there saying I'm a creeper, Dechua. Thanks a lot. That's really appreciated. But accurate.
Is Ary Jane supposed to be good looking?
She is good looking. You don't think so? I've heard people say she's not.
No.
But
I mean, not
to
Google over or goggle over, whatever you guys call it.
Yeah, well, we do Google pictures of her, but we goggle over her pictures once we Google them. Yes. In that order. This PSP top score right now.
That whole thing is like what? Nothing. I'm like, I'm an adult. I'm not here to fucking play like we're not sophomores in high school. It's not like, all right, let's just like hug and like kiss each other on the cheek and like it's like whatever. There's a reason why everyone you fucking marry leaves you within like 3 days where they're like, peace out. I want nothing to fucking do with you. Like, stop it. Go grow up.
Yeah, go grow up. Put out or get out. That's right. I mean, I do kind of agree with that part of it. I wouldn't like take a chick on a trip if I wasn't planning on getting laid, honestly. I don't really have that many friends I would hang out with, let alone a lady. No, lady, not the blacks. Jesus, Miss Producer. You're going to get me in trouble. Yeah, good question. Dela, what does BYB stand for? Slow. Hey, don't tell him. He's the mod. He's supposed to know. They were testing him.
Yeah.
I did not give him the test before I let him become a mod, and I'm starting to second guess whether or not I did my due diligence in breaking that boy in. Yeah, there it is. Alt companion. Quad groped me in the Walmart checkout line. No, not true, not true. I repeat, not true. That did never happen. KJ Fury, she does have a man. If you were a younger man, you would make a play for Lemmy. I can understand that. I think we all would, buddy. Back off. Yeah, so why don't you just don't like the entire look, makeup of Ary Jane? I guess we can take a peek at her here. Just not a fan of her looks, huh?
I think it's after I got to learn her character a little bit more, how she kind of like.
What do you mean?
Well, I could tell that she obviously like not just from those clips, but like her and Ray had a thing, and then how quickly she turned and just put it all on the internet. Or maybe Ray did the same thing. I'm not sure who attacked who first, like who betrayed who first. Because if it was her, if she betrayed Ray first, then she's an ugly person. But if Ray betrayed her, then he's an ugly person.
Lemmy, you kind of paid attention too, but I would say that like slowly information trickled out about their relationship. And then people like Kevin just kept hounding Ary when she would go on his show. She just got hounded till they both kind of ended up giving up all the information we all needed to make our own view of what was going on. I pretty much think Aries, like her story, it checks out from what I can tell. And I won't say that I know for sure, but whatever Ray says, it's hard to say if they actually have known each other for years and whatnot. And I think I've heard Chad say that he knew her too. So she does hang out in like comedy circles with those comedians. So it's not like it's a brand new thing. Lemmy, you have thoughts on that?
Yeah, she made it pretty blatantly clear to Ray that there was nothing, but he did essentially bring her into the Dabbl sphere or whatever the fuck, and she never quite
and then try to look over
Ray. Any podcast she went on, oh, you're Ray DeVito's girl. She never got that separation from Ray DeVito, and she couldn't have been more clear on her intentions with Ray. Could not have been.
Okay,
yeah,
so
from the beginning.
There was no manipulation in a way to where she made him think.
Not unless she was like DMing him. I didn't mean any of that stuff that I said. I didn't mean that I would never date you. I didn't mean what I said in front of hundreds of people. You know what I mean? Unless she was doing that, which I highly doubt, then I would call foul. But
because Ray would have said something about it. That would have been like instant ammo for him to use, but he hasn't said anything so far about that in this particular video.
No, I'm sorry, I'm reading chat. Peter Sky Parker Chops is gay as fuck.
Straightest gay man you ever met.
Buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. No, what I was looking like
no,
is,
don't be sorry. I take it.
No, you are gay as fuck. No, I wasn't sorry to you. No, I'm joking. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, Dave H. Ray acted like he owned her. Rick says Ray was possessive. I do think that was kind of
possibly, yeah. Yeah.
And Captain Miserable, nobody betrayed anyone. She got smart and got the hell out of this toilet we call the Dabbl-verse. That does track. All right, I saw one other one. Yeah. Star Mountain. Ary Jane is very smart. I've seen her on various shows, including this one, and she is indeed impressive. I would back that up 1,000,000%. 100%. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy. Big spin. Oh, not you. Not you, you poor. Dayla coming in with 5 BYB Podcast memberships. Guns. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, sir. See, that is full payment for the mod ship that I have given you. I have bestowed upon you. You are somebody now. Just like the jerk. His name, Navin Johnson, in the phone book. I'm somebody now. I've been published. All right. Next is some more Ray stuff, but it kind of coincides with other things going on in the Dabbl-verse, compound verse, censored verse. This is from today on MLC. And of course, they had Felicia Gillespie back on the show. This was
heard this name go around. Who is this Felicia? What's her name?
Okay, Felicia Gillespie is the very last show before Gino got punched in the face by Pat Dixon, which happened in June 2022. We're almost coming up on 2 years now. You've heard about that?
Yep.
The punch heard around the world, or at least around the Dabbl-verse.
Infamous.
Okay. So Felicia Gillespie was someone that Pat Dixon had feelings for. Pat came in on a day when Keanu was in there, when Gino and Keanu weren't together. Gino wasn't there, and Pat was kind of fucking with Keanu, talking shit, like how gross it was that she ever fucked Gino and whatnot. And then not too long after that, Gino had Felicia Gillespie on in Hot Water. Pat learned that she was on the show, went straight into Sullivan's and punched Gino in his face because he was pissed off that he had Felicia Gillespie on. So she's the reason that Gino got punched in the face. Mainly.
Okay. That's why I've heard her name go around.
Right. Now she's back. So like last week, Corey set her up to go on to MLC. She reached out through him to go on MLC so she could go tell her side of the story for the first time. And now, obviously, she's on for the second week in a row. But last week, she talked a lot of shit about Pat. But same thing this week. Mostly that she's been in. She's been doing therapy ever since she had dated Pat Dixon because he fucked her all up. Sexually, mentally, etc.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's what she
Those
said.
are rough allegations. Very rough allegations. Holy shit!
Right.
She looks like Sissy Spacek.
Good one. Yeah. I've heard people say she looks like everyone says she looks like Axl Rose.
Damn.
If Axl Rose was a man.
Put a bandana on her. Call it a day.
No, I think the Sissy Spacek thing is more accurate than maybe if Sissy Spacek and Axl Rose had a kid.
No, she looks exactly like Sissy Spacek. Like, dump a bucket of fucking pig's blood on that bitch's head. Like, that's Sissy Spacek.
I like it. Good reference.
Wow, I see it now.
Wait till you see her face. Like, it's fucking uncanny.
Ray's such an.
All right. Yeah, so this is from today. This is them talking about anyone that's willing to come on MLC and talk shit about Ray, or for that matter, anyone that Kevin Brennan hates at the moment. Anyone that's willing to talk shit about the person he most hates at the moment are all welcome to come on the show and talk shit.
Ray's such an idiot. Oh my God. Send Gino a link. He would love to hear Ray falsely calling Frankie Downsy. Let's make Adam's final shows like the old days, but no Stevie Lou. Wow. I can't even keep it.
No Stevie Lou. Agreed. Yeah, so apparently Ray was calling Frank Down syndrome. That's what I was referring to when Frankie was here. I will tell that guy. What did he say? Do you guys remember?
Nope.
I will set that guy.
Yeah. I can't remember. Well, I'll go back and clip it. We'll make it a clip. We'll make it a short.
It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, he's pretty much saying, yeah, he'll set whoever this person is straight. We love Frankie setting people straight.
Let's make Adam's final shows like the old days, but no Stevie Lou. Wow. I can't even keep it.
He's not letting up, Jimmy I, with this Stevie Lou.
I tell you what, with you shitting on Ray, you and Gino might have a nice common goal there because Ray's he's hated by everybody.
I'm starting to get scared. I mean, if I have Gino back, I'll be like, is my show a work?
Yeah.
That is fucking hilarious. Kevin Brennan's so funny. Yeah, is my show a work? A couple good points there. It is weird seeing Chad almost trying to help Gino get back on MLC. I don't know if you guys caught that slight little help. He almost is trying to give him like a hand up with Kevin. I'll play it again so you guys catch it.
You and Gino might have a nice common.
I can't even keep it.
He's not letting up, Jimmy I, with this Stevie Lou.
I tell you what, with you shitting on Ray, you and Gino might have a nice common goal there.
Yeah, see, did you catch that? Chad's like trying to give him a hand up, maybe mend some fences. That would be very interesting. I know Kevin Brennan always liked Gino. Let's not fuck around. Like a lot of this is manufactured hatred towards Gino, but I know Gino and Kevin Brennan had some fucking great laughs. Some of those shows that they did together, like the football show and stuff, were some of the funniest. And you could tell Kevin Brennan was having a good time. But I also think it's the Kevin Brennan staying out, getting drunk with Gino, and then going home to watch his kids. I don't think his wife was too hip on that, like showing up plastered drunk from compound constantly. And we all know Gino's trying to kill everyone with that booze, right?
Yeah, he almost killed Anthony Kennedy.
Right. Almost killed Anthony. He almost ran Kevin Brennan's wife off.
By
what
accident.
else?
By
It's all his fault. It's all
no,
his
by
fault.
accident. Wrong place, wrong
Is
time.
Is this true? Chad is drinking hand sanitizer? No, I think that was Stancil. Sorry, buddy. I think you got the wrong guy.
Yeah, and he put it in his
Stancil
dick.
last week?
Yeah, he put it in his dick. He didn't drink it. He put it in his dick hole.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well, that makes it better, I think. Right? That's better.
I feel
Better
like,
option?
yeah. I don't know, man.
I think you can get drunk off of drinking hand sanitizer as long as it has alcohol in it.
No, do not put it up your pee hole. Do not put any alcohol up your pee hole. Do not drink hand sanitizer. What the fuck is going on?
Where do you put it, Chops?
On my hands, and I rub it.
Oh, I thought you were
On
going
your
to say you
dick?
boofed it.
No.
I thought you were going to say you put it up your
No.
ass because you get drunker fast that way.
No, you don't. It's just on the hands, and you rub it. You know where it's supposed to go, and then you wipe it off with
Then
a
you
nice
put your
little
hand up
napkin.
your ass?
No, you don't put the hand up the ass. You don't touch your dick.
No.
You don't touch your ass. You just leave it
Oh.
alone. Or you're
Well,
gonna
I
have
just
to
thought-
sanitize again.
Well, I just figured you had some secret that nobody knew. Maybe.
No, I'm just a regular
Especially with
guy.
your hand up his rear end.
No, nothing special. It's just use water-based lube. That's all I can say. And then sanitize later.
I don't know. Something tells me hand sanitizer on your dick would burn. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
Do you know for a fact? Yeah. Or are you just guessing too?
No, but I think every guy knows that, like, if you accidentally get shampoo on your dick in the shower, that burns. Now think
As
about
soon as
hand
something feels
sanitizer.
different in your mouth, it fucks with you.
I mean, I never said that, but I'm sure it would.
Fuckers. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Because Race, he's hated by
starting to
everybody.
I'm starting to get scared. I mean, if I have Gino back, I'll be like, is my show a work?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know what my show is anymore. But it's mostly just like whoever. It's really what it comes down to is whoever I hate the most, and you can come on if you hate him too. Like, I know Chad hates Ray, so since and I know it annoys Melton, so I'm happy. I know Chad's a piece of shit. I know Chad will steal my credit cards if we hung out.
No, I won't.
I mean, he might have stolen them when we were at Party City that I had hat shopping. I mean, I don't know. The point
I stole that hat.
The point is, oh, you did steal the hat?
No.
The point is, I mean, the hat.
You invited him to a party city? What? And stole a hat. That's hilarious. Yeah. Like we were saying, like we were talking about earlier, I think Kevin's more than happy to have anyone on his podcast as long as they're willing to shit on his enemies and laugh along with it. A lot like I do with Ray and Stuttering John, right?
Yeah.
I'm a ball washer, right? That's what I get called. I see the comments. I see you fuckers.
What exactly is a ball washer? What is that? What does that entail?
Well, I figured you would know more than anyone.
No, am I a ball washer as well?
You tell us.
I'm gonna go with possibly. I don't know what the definition is yet.
Mr. Z, 1099 Chad. Yeah, that's right. The guy that does not know. Yeah. He turned in his 1099 and he got a huge refund. Right. That's how it works. Right. 1099 Chad. A ball washer is a guy that hangs out in a Planet Fitness in the rec center in New York and hangs out with young men in the locker room that like to stare at his balls, and then he returns the favor by washing their balls. This man's name is Ray DeVito.
I'm highly confused. Did Ray actually do this? Is this a thing? And this is how he got the name ball washer?
Allegedly.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
True.
Gotcha.
100% true, but allegedly too.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
It's factual information, but allegedly.
Probably costs like 50 cents. The point is, Ray's a fucking loser. So if Chad's gonna come over here and shit on Ray, Chad's welcome. Chad's more than welcome to come over here and shit on Ray. Anybody can. Will I let Gina Bisconte come over? I don't know. We'd have to probably do a pre-interview or something. But yeah. And then he can the fact that Ray thinks Frankie has Down syndrome, but he's having fun with it.
Well, he didn't know what NAMBLA was either. He's a fucking idiot.
Goes to Miss.
Yeah. There's a lot to unpack there, but yeah. Last night it was interesting to watch Pat Dixon's show talking about that. Chad being such a piece of shit. I don't think Pat Dixon's too fond of one Kevin Brennan at this point, and I think it's kind of mutual. But I am surprised by it, and I am surprised that he instantly went to having Felicia on his show. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised, but it seemed like Kevin and Pat had some kind of a relationship beyond podcasting, but apparently not. Is that your take on it, Lemmy?
I still don't think she would have been on the podcast if she didn't reach out to him. I don't think Kevin Brennan would have ever reached out to her. Honestly.
Yeah, facts. Are you surprised by the way that Kevin Brennan gave up on Pat Dixon immediately like that? Because you watched enough MLC to see how they reacted together. It seem like they had more going on than just a fake ass fucking podcast relationship? It seemed that way to me.
Absolutely they did, which makes me believe that the reason he kicked him out so fast is because the Melton thing, the Hackamania thing, first and foremost. And second was him getting kicked off of YouTube. I think people had convinced him that having Pat Dixon on was a liability. So right. I think he distanced himself as fast as he could from Pat Dixon after that.
Right. And also, I mean, he did say that in that clip. He was like, yeah, I hate Ray and I want people to come shit on him. But secondly, Melton. Yeah. And I think that Ray and Melton are on the shit list more than Shuley is lately, as far as MLC goes. It kind of feels that way. I might be wrong saying that. That might even be dumb because he definitely hates he hates them all. Let's just be honest. It's a lot of hate. Bring the hate. We love the hate.
The only person he doesn't hate is Adam, and he's leaving.
He seems to like Stevie Lou. I don't know.
That's fair.
Guys, before we go on, my oven is going off. I gotta go ahead and get my pizza and whatnot. But
don't
I appreciate you guys having me.
Dinner. Why are you interrupting our show? Just go away. You fucking weird. No, I'm joking. Yeah, make him feel weird. I have a feeling it wouldn't be hard. It wouldn't be hard to make Chops feel awkward because I think he feels awkward all the time anyway. So it's not a stretch. Hopefully he's not listening to us. That would make me feel so bad. All right. Well, we got the compound fractured. I did want to watch this yesterday, but once again, it was another thing that I didn't get a chance to get into because I had to run for, once again, Easter dinner, etc. Family stuff always is more important. So I did cut the show 2 segments short, and that last one was one of them. This is also one of them. All the stuff going on at Compound Media. I did want to cover that. I stream sniped this episode, but I never got a chance to break it down on our show. So I did want to do that. Just kind of, when you're stream sniping, you're just giving ancillary bullshit as it's happening. It's kind of hard to really break it down and go through this stuff, but yeah, here we go. And I did stream snipe him today too. So Chad, you're not getting away with nothing. We're watching your shows, stream sniping every one of them.
Compound is going.
and we'll get into more of that too. Bill Schultz's last day was today. Morning show was the last day today. Don Jameson being gone. We'll get into more about our thoughts on what's going to happen at Compound because no one really knows.
Going down, everyone. We all heard the news. Bill Schultz, Joanne, Don Jameson. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. End of an era. Lease is up in June. The lease is up in June.
Yeah, I don't know how he knows that. I'm curious if that's actual factual information or if someone's just feeding him bullshit. Maybe he does have an inside info. I don't really know. But what I noticed is how excited and happy he is that Compound Media is ending, allegedly. Have you ever seen Chad so giddy and happy?
The happiest I've ever seen Chad was when David Chandler paid him $1,000 to jump into his pool.
With a shirt on. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Remember how many times did he mention? I forgot all about that. The shirt thing. Like how many times I brought up that he should take his shirt off or what? He wouldn't take his shirt off. That he wouldn't stop talking about that. Bugged him so much. I love fucking with this guy, and it's so easy to do. All you have to do is put something like that out there. You didn't take your shirt off. Why didn't you take your shirt off? You're fat. That's all you got to say, and then he'll fucking talk about that for months.
And the studio is closing, son. I predicted it. I said it. It's going down. It's happening. Rest in peace, Compound Media.
Yeah, and I can't take credit for the compound because we all hear it now, but Melton, I think, might have been the first guy to point that out, that he says compound. He can't say compound. That's a compound thing to say. He's compounding his idiocy.
And you know what? I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. And I'll tell you why. I was
secondly, his prediction, he's taking credit like as if he's the only one that predicted that Compound is going to end. I think about half the people in the Dabbl-verse pretty much assume at this point that Compound will not be the same by the end of the year. One form or the other, it'll be around, but it's not going to be Compound as stated right now. Obviously, right?
No, not if they're kicking off shows. Not if they're getting rid of shows, man.
Right. Yeah, I love how he says it like as if he's the one that invented the thought that Compound is probably going to end.
I think people have been speculating that since Anthony went into the hospital, right? Oh, it's the end of Compound.
I've been speculating that since Kevin Brennan and that whole thing happened in the fall of 2022-ish. I've been saying it for a very long time, and I'm not sitting here taking credit for what's happening today because I could see the writing on the wall a long fucking time ago. It was pretty obvious. I thought the first step was kicking off like all those other extra shows Eastside did, because they didn't add on shows. All they did was turn the Booth Boys into new shows. They didn't add anyone. And they got rid of that time. They got rid of some pretty good guys like Tommy Pope Show, Fair One, Safe Space. Crime Report already left. Aaron Berg left. What's that?
Crip Daddy died, and so didn't he host a show on Compound?
Yeah, he was co-host with Garrett on TBD. So yeah, there's slowly been, you could see the signs like leading up long ago. So it's not like, oh, all of a sudden Anthony had a heart attack last year and it changed. It did change. I think it just sped up the process. You know what I mean? But he was already moving down to South Carolina, so that didn't change. The heart attack didn't change the fact that he was moving down to South Carolina. I think it just sped up the fact that they're probably going to have to end up closing the studio.
Regular on.
Yeah, because he's not in good enough shape to be constantly traveling to New York to be in studio.
Compound Media for a long time. I'd go on Anthony's show a lot. I was on Gino's show. I did Bill Schultz's shit show one time. It was a shit show, by the way. No disrespect. Show sucked.
It's an hour-long show, and they do all kinds of different stuff. I did want to stop. And real quickly, Dela, Chop isn't gay, and I'll fight you about it. I don't know. We can all fight, but we don't have to fight over his homosexuality. We could just say, hey, he's a homosexual and be okay with it. Because that's 2024 in a nutshell. Peter Sky Parker, $2. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dela. Very giving today. Correction, Chops Talk is not gay as fuck. Right. That sounds like a negative, double negative or whatever. Sounds like you're saying the opposite of what you mean.
Was on Pat Dixon's shit show. And oh, fuck Pat Dixon. I love it. Pat, you're a fucking turd, Pat Dixon. Clip it. You're a turd. I always knew. When I was on your crime report, I remember going, this show sucks. And then you're sucking up the Kumia's dick trying to get in with him. And then you blew that. They kicked you off Compound.
They kicked you off Compound. Actually, let's reiterate that because Pat Dixon punched Gino in the face. That's why he's not there. There is no other fucking reason in the world why Pat Dixon had just been chosen as the guest fill-in host when Anthony wasn't around. He was number 2 on the helm for Tax, the Anthony Cumia show. So for yeah, go ahead.
From what I've heard, Anthony Cumia actually took a personal liking to Pat Dixon.
100%. Yeah.
He would go see his shows and stuff.
Right. And whatever, they hung out and played poker together at his house, and they had a friendship of some sort. So, yeah, I think this is all just jealousy shit on Chad's part. He probably, I remember when Chad was trying to call into Anthony, and Anthony didn't give him the fucking time of day. He wouldn't even answer his phone calls on the show. He was like, nah, just keep him on hold. Just keep him on hold. Like, he didn't respect Chad at all whatsoever. But yeah, Pat did a great show. Crime Report was a great show on Compound. I thought it was great. I enjoyed it. They were rocking and rolling at that time as far as I was concerned. But yeah, he had Chrissy or Pat to choose from as far as like a guest host fill-in spot. And he chose Pat was going to be his mainstay. So that says a lot when you have the trust of one Anthony Cumia to do his show. I mean, that's something. So whatever Chad's trying to say here is a bunch of fucking bullshit. Pat Dixon was talented at hosting, period. End of story. Unlike Chad, who just shows up and hits the fucking like button, or the live button, rather.
Then you start sucking Kevin's dick, trying to be his co-host. Literally, Pat Dixon was trying to be Kevin's co-host. Kevin gets you monetized, and then you get kicked off.
Yeah, and nothing would have changed if his channel didn't go down. He still would be doing that. 100%, right? Sour grapes even after the fact.
Yep. I don't know.
Classic projecting.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like the kid or the kid finding out he wasn't his dad's favorite. Like by a long shot. Like the kid.
The wrong kid, Dad.
Oh, that's so me.
The wrong kid, Dad. Oh, come on. It's hilarious.
Off YouTube. Pat, you suck. You suck. And you're going on your show saying, I'm not funny and I'm a terrible stand-up.
True.
You're terrible. You don't even do it.
True.
You don't even do it. You're living in New York, not paying your rent for an entire year until you got kicked out, dude. Don't keep my name out your mouth, Pat. Keep my name out your mouth. Now you have zero. you have no credibility whatsoever. You're done. You're done.
Isn't Chad like I hate that smirk. I hate that right there, that little fucking tight-lipped smirk. That is the most punchable face I've seen in a while. Jesus, Chad, could you be any more unlikable? Yeah, like I hear everyone say that, whatever, that Chad's like good hype man to start, to be an opener, or that he's a good situational person. That's why he gets picked. I don't even think Pat's out there like attempting to do comedy, so I don't even think that's fair. From what I understand, like he does do sets, but just rarely at this point. I think all these guys can admit they're on the downward slope on their way out of doing anything. So it's not like they're starting careers. They're all fucking they're all in the dusk of their careers.
No one's watching you on Rumble. Nobody gives a shit. It's over. It's a wrap. Anyways, back to Compound Media. So I was a regular on the Compound Media show for a long time, all the shows. And then that fateful day, I was on MLC, and how dare me say Chrissy Mayer isn't funny. That's what did it. Chrissy Mayer isn't funny. Because I didn't even know who Chrissy Mayer was, but Kevin was bitching about how unfunny she was. So I went and watched some of her stand-up on YouTube. And I go, he's right. She's not funny. Next thing you know, full on world war with these two fucking nobodies just coming at me, doing shows about me, feeding ski mask stuff about me, feeding Gino stuff about me, feeding Steel Toe, Carl. They all started to turn, all of them. And then, that's right, the guy who said I was hilarious, loves having me on the show, you know him, Anthony Cumia, starts piling on with all the cucks.
I think I've like Anthony's a really gracious guy, as most radio hosts would be, as you would expect that like professionalism out of someone like Anthony. I think he kind of says that about all of his guests. He might have like little nitpicky stuff he says about them after he has them on, but he never goes like, I've never really seen him go after anyone that's been on his show and say, oh man, that guy sucks. He'll definitely say that about Chad now, 100%, but that's because Chad's such a douchebag. He can't help it at this point.
Also, it's very funny that he used the cuck analogy, just pile on with the rest of the cucks, when it's everybody's fucking and you're watching, which is what kind of Chad was doing a little bit. He called everybody else a cuck while everybody was fucking and he was watching.
Fair. Good point.
Anthony Cumia starts piling on with all the cucks. All of them. Now, guess what, Anthony? It's down to you, Chrissy, and Gino. That's it. That's it.
Well, I think that's the way he wants it because he's going down to South Carolina. I don't think he really cares what Compound is going to become. Eventually, it's going to go away no matter what. So it's just on a timeline, whatever that time is. That timeline is. But yeah, I find it really odd for Chad to put it that way. The reason Chad got ripped on by fucking Anthony is because I think Anthony realized what a piece of shit Chad was as a human being. Like, he's always going to stick up for the people that work at his place. So yeah, if Chrissy has an issue with you and everybody else that he works with at Compound, obviously he's going to take their side. Loyalty is a thing, it's pretty simple. Yeah. Stage cloth. There you go. Boom. That's fucking it right there. Anthony's sitting in his new house thinking, damn, I wish Chad liked me. Right. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, I think a lot of stuff came out about Chad too. You know, more information about what a scumbag he is started coming out, and that just makes it easier for people like Anthony to separate from him. And that's kind of what happened. And then, of course, the whole eye punching incident happened. What a joke. What a joke. Chad is a joke. But I've said that a million times. I remember Chad trying to call in. He had a little hiatus there. He got in trouble. And then he started trying to come back into the Dabbl-verse. He started by calling Anthony on the phone at Compound. And he wouldn't answer the phone. He didn't want nothing to fucking do with him. And then that fateful day when Chad came back to the Dabbl-verse, now we're all fucking stuck with the guy. I hate it. And what are you, Lemmy? You're a what kind of ball washer?
Wash no balls. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
No
you do
balls.
like Chad though now, right? You said that.
I do like Chad. I do.
Disgusting. You're disgust me. You
All
disgust
right. What?
me.
Okay. Let me rephrase. Can I go around saying I don't hate Chad?
No.
Is that better?
I mean, you can say that, sure.
I don't hate Chad. I can't bring myself to hate him. He's a piece of Florida trash, and I relate to that.
Don't say that. Jesus. Yeah. You are not Florida trash. You're just Floridian. You're not the trash part. That's why we have Granny for the trash part.
True.
The trashy half. Yeah, and then this today, this is something I don't think I've seen before. Maybe I would assume that they are losing subscribers at a fucking phenomenal rate at this point at Compound. There's no way they can't be. Anthony, I mean, everything was going pretty smooth last year up to the point where he had his heart attack. I can't imagine that people are redoing their subscriptions as he's going through like surgery and shit. I, for one, I buy like a yearly subscription in like January. So come this January, we'll see. I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm going to renew a whole year's membership subscription, knowing that any minute Compound can close. So I'll probably start doing it monthly, just out of that worry. Not that what's 60, 70 bucks out of my pocket to lose on that. But yeah, I would imagine they're leaking, hemorrhaging subscriptions. Is that your guess?
Probably. I can't really speak from any kind of experience because I subscribed after he had his heart attack. I subscribed to Compound Media when he wasn't even there, just to watch Gino,
Right.
and I started liking the other ones. But from the
monthly though,
consensus,
you're doing it monthly.
Yeah, yes. But the consensus seems to be they are losing subscribers.
Yeah, we're on borrowed time. Yeah, Greg. Yes, that is how you spell compound. Compound. Right. So this is something I saw today. It was on the Compound Media. I think this is their actual site from Compound Media to YouTube. They've streamed on there before. I think Anthony's done like gaming streams on there before. I think this is where they got the N-bombs and stuff. But anyway, they did 35 minutes of a free preview. I don't know that this isn't going to be the future. I can't imagine Anthony relying on. I'm confused. I don't know what. I guess they can keep the. I guess they could have like Garrett working from home. What do they just have servers and shit that they would need to do to keep the paywall going? Like, obviously, that's a subscription too, right? You just pay yearly to have like a website or not a website, I'm blanking. There's a name for it. I've never had one, so I can't remember the name of it. Son of a bitch. Anyway, they're not going to be on YouTube. I guess they'll still be behind a paywall because Anthony likes to say the N-word too much or talk about things that you can't talk about on YouTube. So that's going to be an issue.
Does Patreon allow that?
No, I think because you still are streaming on YouTube. So eventually, if you are very edgy, I think even the Patreon stuff gets taken down in time. So I don't think that flies either. Kooky for Tukey movie isn't on Compound, correct? They did 6 shows. I think Steel Toe definitely had his eyes on being part of Compound, and that just didn't happen. I think they were like, yeah, good. 6 episodes in. All right, we're not picking up your show. And then they just kind of moved on.
I think Anthony was like, oh, this is my show from yesterday. What am I doing?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it really is. It's O&A from the old days, except for it's Aaron and April. Yeah, so that's not the same chemistry, not the same show, but they were attempting to do the same show. Yeah, not even with Matt, not with Johnny Crutches. Johnny Crutches, he's not. Yeah, he's too much of a straight man. You know what I mean? There's no like psychotic fucking crazy thinking. Yeah, okay, I'm not gay. Damn you.
Johnny is relatively normal. Matt's
he's too straight lace. He's too straight lace to be like the second Mike that's like wild and crazy guy. So yeah, I do imagine in the future we will see something like this show that we're watching right here. I would not doubt for a second that this show will end up on censored.tv. I have a feeling this show will be on censored TV. We'll see in time, but those guys work close together. It would not be a hard thing for him just to stream to that site. So I have a feeling.
That would be a wise move, I think. They always do so good together. And again, a consensus that I've noticed is they like Anthony and Gavin together, that those are their favorite shows.
Oh, Compound Censored is the best show on Compound right now. No doubt about it. Those two together. Yeah, Wednesday night. See, we used to look forward to Tuesdays with Kevin Brennan and then Wednesdays with Anthony and Gavin, but now we just got Gavin and Anthony. And of course, we like Gino's show, but that's not what we're saying here. Peter Sky Parker, Quad, I noticed that you have YouTube Premium and you watch clips in a higher resolution now. I thought I already did, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought I always played the same. I'm not playing this. I was just showing that they were using their site, and I've never seen them use the site before to do that. So I don't know if it's a thing, if it's something, or if it's nothing. I can't really say on either, but I just noticed it's something new and different. And of course, Bill Schultz today and Joanne. We got to see Joanne's husband. Go ahead and play this for us.
Hey, the famed Douglas.
husband.
I'm looking
Pause it.
at myself.
Why? Yeah, there we go. Why are you married to that guy, Joanne? You're the hottest chick on in New York City. What the hell are you doing with this guy? No, he's probably a lovely human being.
He's not a bad looking guy. He's probably funny too.
All right. Well, I was gonna say, can you explain to us what's going on here? Because I can't see it. But then again, I'm not gay, like Miss Producer keeps trying to say I am. And I'm gay.
Girls don't want to marry gym bros, dude. They want to marry the squishy guy that can make him laugh.
You know why they do that?
Why?
Because you're on birth control. Once you get off birth control, then you all psycho want the fucking gym guy that wants to plow you to death and slap you in the face and spit. No, whoa. Sorry, that That went crazy really quick. That guy, I got off the rails there. Sorry about that.
Can't disagree.
Is this true? I think she's hotter than that. Her forehead does look a little bigger than I remember. I'm not one to talk, but Joanne is a Manhattan 6. I don't know. I've never actually even been to New York, so I have no idea. But she looks really pretty in all of her pictures when she was Miss New York City. She's very hot then.
True.
Yeah, so last day for mourning. Anyone that was a Red Eye fan back in the day with Greg Gutfeld, which I was religiously watched that show up to the point where they replaced her with Kat Timpf. Then whatever, I stopped watching as much, but her and Kat Timpf on that show was pretty fucking hilarious. Gavin hasn't been on Red Eye for a long time, but I remember seeing Anthony and Gavin back in the day on Red Eye. It was fucking awesome. Miss Producer says in the chat, they added 21 Gun. Yeah, but they barely use that show. It's not even part of, I don't even think they've added a show for a long time. Oh, how special. Cookie for Tookie. They seem very cute together. Disgusting. You disgust me, Cookie for Tookie. Horrible thing. All right. Yeah. Good enough on that. Don't need to play. Actually, that's right. Yeah, go ahead and play that out.
I'm looking.
Guys,
I'm
she
just
wasn't
looking at
lying.
myself.
Yeah, I just look at this monitor.
Yeah, I just
pretty
look at
much all the
myself.
time. So Douglas, welcome to the dump. Did you take a good poop today?
I took 3 poops today.
I'm so
All right,
jealous.
let's stop it.
Yeah.
I'm so
All
jealous.
right, never mind. I take it back. Different content than I thought. You're gone. Yeah, and after the show, whatever. Goodbye, everybody. Apparently, Keanu C. Thompson was the last guest on Morning. So it's over. End of an era, folks.
I have terrible news.
You do have terrible news. You got scratched by Bill Schultz. Mess with the Bill, you get the Schultz, right?
You think it might be a April Fool's thing?
You think? That's
I don't know.
I was gonna ask you if that was a possibility. I know today is April 1st. I just can't imagine that they would have her husband come in to do an April Fool's joke. Is that it makes it more credible? The Monday thing is kind of weird, though. Honestly, to quit on a Monday, end a show on a Monday. They could have done it last Thursday. Why? Yeah, that is the one weird thing about it, right?
I hope we didn't just out them.
Oh, no. What do you mean? Bill Schultz is gay?
What if it is? Well, yeah. No, I mean, like, what if it is an April Fool's joke?
Well, I think everybody kind of knows that it's April 1st today. So, Sydney Shaw, I miss Bobby too. Yeah, Bobby Tamburo. I think that's an entirely different situation than what we're talking about. Compound ending. But if Bobby did indeed know something that no one else knew about the direction of Compound, I guess that makes a little bit of sense, right? He got out, but I see what he's doing now, and he didn't like move on to a better job, or he's hanging out with Pat Oates doing that show in the morning, and no one watches it. Like absolutely no one watches it. It's kind of weird. Pat Oates, who is a funny comedian. Bobby apparently is somewhat funny on stage, so I don't really get it. I see Luby's in there now at Compound, and she's kind of taken over Bobby's spot. So they did replace him ish. I
like her. She's funny. She can hang.
Yeah, I like Luby. Always liked her. And I like looking at Luby better than I ever liked looking at Bobby. So that's just a fact. She looks decent in tight pants. That is a major upsell. All right. we got Joey C next. Are you ready to talk some more Joey C? Talk shit, of course. Maybe before we do that, let's go into an old O&A bit from shit. Fucking up here.
I see the draw of Joey C. I really do. I'm not gonna lie and sit here and say I don't, but it's just a lot. He's so much.
All right. I jumped ahead of myself a little bit. We do have this is from O&A. I did want to show an old O&A prank. I guess that would kind of coincide with what is possibly being done at the morning show. If they are pulling a prank, I guess that's could be the thing. They've done it before. Opie and Anthony coverage of Boston mayor prank. Apparently his wife was watching at the time, but listen in.
Was dead. You weren't imagining it. It was an 8.
Okay, so yeah, 2008. No, this is 1998. Sorry, the prank.
Hoax by 2 radio disc jockeys.
I'm gonna let my
Tonight,
dog out
those
real
DJs
quick.
are apologizing to the mayor. But as News 4's David Robichaux tells us, Mr. Menino's not interested in apologies.
One of my relatives was just coming out of the hospital, and somebody called and asked her, "Can we do anything for your family during this tragedy?" And she was shocked. My daughter, my wife, and a lot of my personal friends called the office there, and my staff, some of them crying.
Can anyone take a joke anymore?
On April Fool's Day, WAAF DJs Opie and Anthony, who like to refer to themselves as demented, told their listeners Mayor Menino had been killed in a car accident. At the time it aired, the mayor's wife, Angela, thought her husband was in a car on the way to the airport, so she thought it was true. When the mayor's staff heard about the prank, they demanded a retraction.
We asked them to pull it, and they said, "No, we're not going to pull it." And they said, "No, we're going to go along and go ahead with it." Then we called the general manager back, and we'd take our phone calls.
I caught up with the DJs outside their Westboro studios. Do you think saying the mayor was dead was crossing the line, though?
Yeah. I feel bad that the mayor's, wife heard it. Who knew that the mayor's family is fans of the Opie and Anthony show?
Used to be.
Honestly, I think it's stupid. I think anyone who listens to our show for the last 3 years knows what we're all about. We've done pranks like this for the last 3 years.
We apologize to the mayor and his family.
I am sorry, mayor and family. Seriously.
I will not accept the apology this time because they went too far. I have a great sense of humor, and but this is more than this is not a laughing matter at all.
Now, the mayor plans to file a complaint with the FCC, and he may even sue the radio station. WAAF management says they've offered to let the mayor throw pies in the DJ's faces to raise money for charity. But tonight, Opie and Anthony told me they will not go along with that. Sean?
All right, thank
All-time great prank, and the wife was watching it. Bad timing, bad day. Now, fucking Anthony looks. You're on mute. Anthony looks so young. It's amazing, huh?
They both look really, really young.
Yeah, I miss the
Great.
90s too.
2008. God damn.
I looked young in the 90s too, and walked. Amazing.
I also looked pretty young in the 90s.
Yeah, I bet you were really young in the 90s.
Underage.
That's hot. No, all right. Buying time. Yeah, that's a great prank. I just figured I saw that. I figured it would be a good one to show, considering it is April 1st. And 1998. Wow. 26 years ago. It's like fucking, quarter of a century. That's amazing. All right, now we can get into the fucking Joey C. Okay. But so you remember the entire thing about Shuley had Joey C as a mole in Stuttering John's show, and they were doing a work, and I remember back then thinking like, what? This is so stupid. What are you talking about? A work? What's the work? What's the point? What are you guys trying to sell us here? it seemed ridiculous. And for some reason, Ray DeVito took it upon himself to totally go after Joey C and try to get the information. I don't know if he was put up to it or he just thought about it on his own and thought, hey, well, I'm really going to question this guy about that. I know Ray does not like Shuli at this point. So maybe that was his motivation, but I don't know if you've seen this clip. Ray DeVito, once again, My Lost Interest clip. So thank you again, My Lost Interest, for all the great work you do, sir. But yeah, let's get into this one.
I don't gotta get out and open the gate.
RP MLC legend. Joey, when's your wife hooking up with John? Yeah, that was not nice for John to say those comments. What's going on with you and John? Are you guys like...
I don't talk to John. I don't talk to John.
At all? What was
no,
your fallout?
When he was talking craziness about my wife, I told him it wasn't cool,
Was your fallout...
I don't get it. What was the problem? Because all he did was compliment the guy's wife. He said he would fuck her. I mean, that's the best compliment you can give a guy's wife, right?
Guess, yeah.
I'd smash it. I'd smash.
With
you parked in the wrong spot.
Was your fallout with Stuttering John because Shuli asked you to come on to shit on Stuttering John?
No, me and Shuli, we weren't doing the work, and that's after John had said some shit, and I just let it go, and then Shuli came up with the idea, let's just play him. About 10 weeks we played him, but then one day he was hammering my wife really hard on the podcast, and Shuli called me.
Wait. Oh, on the podcast. I was gonna say on the podcast he was hammering her really hard. All right, just checking, just making sure you weren't talking about real life.
He said some shit. And I just let it go, and then Shuli came up with the idea, let's just play him. About 10 weeks we played him, but then one day he was hammering my wife really hard on the podcast, and Shuli called me and said, forget the work, let's go there and tell his ass off. And I did, and it was over. That was it.
But what was the work? I was on with you.
Listen, it's not my place to say what the end result, what the game we were playing on, John, because I can't tell you guys because it would be out of place because that was Shuli's work, and I was just working to work with him. So,
well, you can say you were in on the.
I was working the work. He just starts saying work a lot. The work, working the work. It was a work. What was the work? We were doing a work. I know it boggles the mind, right? You assume like I do that there was absolutely no work, Lemmy?
Yeah, probably not. I don't think Shuli would trust Joey enough with the work.
Yeah, to do a 10-week work that wasn't even done yet. So you're 10 weeks in, but yet you still haven't finished the work. 2.5 months. Mm-mm. No, works do not take 2.5 months, right, Stevie Lou?
The work.
I'm not saying I won't do that. Without asking Shuli, I'm not saying nothing. No.
Do you understand why that's weird? Like, if you were in on the work, like, what was the end game to the work, though?
I can't say, Ray. That's Shuli can only divulge that.
Well, Shuli's not going to say, and also.
Well, then I'm not going to. I can't. It's not my place to say, Ray. I don't do that to my. I wouldn't do that to you. If I had something that works with you, I wouldn't rat on you. I'm not ratting on nobody. You understand? I don't do that. So, just the way it is. I would do the same thing for you.
So, if the feds asked you what was the work on Stuttering John, you're like.
I wouldn't tell the feds. No, I wouldn't tell the feds.
You wouldn't tell the feds.
I would lie to the feds.
Is it cool
Ray?
Again? He would lie to the feds again. I guess he could have said that, huh? But yeah, this makes absolutely no sense. I hope someone puts Shuli on the spot somewhere. I mean, and ask him. Like, it seems all nonsensical to me. It's pointless. But do you have any thoughts so far on this?
I usually have absolutely no thoughts when it comes to Joey C.
Why? Because he has no thoughts?
He exists, and that's as far as my relationship with Joey C goes.
Wow, look at this guy. He's getting fired up at me. Where did you send it to me at? All right. I'll look, Peter Sky Parker. You better not be fooling me. Am I getting punked by Peter Sky Parker right now? We'll see. All right. Where did you send this fucking thing? In Discord. Okay. I will pull it up. Let's see what we got here. Da-da-da. Peter's. Oh, I see. Goofball. All right. I'll show this after the Joey C stuff. Yeah, goof. I got it. You're derailing the show, and it's your show. It's your show, buddy. All right. After the Joey C stuff, I'll show you.
Yeah, I just gotta help them up with the bags, and I'm home now, Ray.
Oh, you're helping them with the bags, Wade? All right, I'll take you.
Yeah,
off.
well, I'll be right there.
All right, I'll take you
All
off.
right.
Well.
I'll be right there, Ray.
And now I'm curious to hear what the fucking this work was. Like, what was the end game of the work? Like, what was the purpose of the work, and what was the end game? Like, did Shuli ever say this on the Shuli Network? What the thing was? So, like, that's what's confusing. Why is there a work? What is this? I got you moments. It's just odd. It's odd as fuck. Like, it's the Dabbl-verse. Is it really some serious, like, I got you, like, you're trying to, like, do something incriminating to the guy or something? Like, I don't get this, like, oh, it's a work. It's a work. Like, it's a gag that you didn't play out. I don't understand what that could possibly fucking mean. So now I'm curious to be like, all right, well, what the hell is this? So yeah, I don't know the work. I don't know what the fuck it was all about, but I am curious. I would like to know.
Yes,
That's
we
what
all
I'm
like
curious
to know.
about. I mean, you could all right, so the work is over. You don't have to say the exact work, but
I'm not going to talk. I don't want to.
So,
Ray, I can't talk about it.
all right,
It's not
you
my
know
place.
what? Then I don't think there was. All right,
You believe that, Ray? I wouldn't lie to you. I would never lie.
No, Ray's absolutely. He figured it out. See, even Ray could figure this one out. There is no work. We don't believe you. Even Ray doesn't believe you. He smells a rat. GOEC.
All right, here's
Was
the
it
deal.
work?
It's
And-
nothing against you, but I'm believing that there was no real work.
There was,
I'm believing there wasn't a real
Ray,
work.
maybe
Like,
one day I'll tell you. I'll tell you off the air. Okay.
yeah, I don't get the end game. What were they trying to do to John? That makes no
I'll
sense.
tell you. I'll tell you after, off the record, Ray.
I do. I love how fucking persistent Ray is for once in questioning something. A lot of the time he'll just let shit go and fucking like gloss over stuff, but for some reason he's like a pit bull on this fucking little fact. It's weird. I felt this way in December when it happened. I didn't really care after that. But I'm glad it's popping back up. See if they can get someone on the record with this stuff would be great.
All right. Do you understand what I'm saying though? But like,
I
put
do
yourself in
understand.
my shoes. It makes
I
no
got-
like.
read you loud and
What is the
clear, Ray.
work you're doing? If they were trying to do something that like was seriously not cool to John, then that's not cool. Then that goes.
Yeah, that's
I
not
don't
cool,
like
man.
the way that they're
Come on,
playing.
man.
That was it. If it's not a prank,
Why would you do that?
like, all right, like Florentine calling telemarketers and doing prank phone calls, like that's a prank. That's like just silly fun. It's not hurting anyone. But
I'll tell
if-
you off the record. All right.
Yeah,
I'm not
if
going to tell you
it
on
was
here.
such a thing, does it sound like they were trying to hurt?
Well, if you tell Ray off the record, it'll be record fairly quickly, I believe. It will be put onto the record.
John in some
No,
way,
no.
and that's
let me
not
tell you-
cool.
One thing I say for sure, Julie is straight up good dude, man. Trust me when I tell you. He's got morals and standards when it comes to shit like that.
Yeah, I'm just curious what the end game goal was. That like
I'll
it
tell you
doesn't make
off the
sense.
record,
Like,
Ray.
yeah,
off
all
the
right.
record, I will tell you. I'm not telling it for all these fans can hear it. I will
All
tell
right.
you privately.
But like this whole gotcha moment, like what are you getting them on? It's like
It was.
we're just
it was
making
good. It was a good.
jokes.
It was a good joke, Ray. It would have been a good laugh. That's what it would have been. Okay. And I'll tell you after. I'll tell you off the record. Okay. Plain and simple.
Yeah, like anything where it's like, all right, you're gonna try to ruin someone's life. That's not funny. I am curious. I am curious to hear what the work is. So yeah,
I
I would
will
like
tell
to
you,
hear
Ray.
that.
I will
Yeah,
tell you.
tell me in Vegas. I would like to hear it.
So do you have any thoughts on that beyond what we just watched there? I knew that there wasn't a work the fucking second that it happened, and I knew that Joey C probably just blew his fucking top, and then was pretty much asking Shuli to come in and like agree with him that he did a work. so that he didn't look like a douchebag. I don't know. That's kind of what I had a feel for at the time. It's still what I think.
I think Joey C noticed that he got Ray's attention with something and is just trying to bait him along for the attention.
Oh, so even on that clip that he's just trying to let him stretch him out with the work. Yeah, that does seem like a Joey C thing, right? Not really give any information. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Joey C is really not that smart of a guy, so, but I guess he's capable of pulling something like that. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I'll just assume that the entire thing's a lie till they come out eventually and explain it. Or maybe we're all wrong and Shuli is still behind the scenes trying to pull something on Stuttering John, and we will see a big reveal with, I mean, who could it be? Vince the lawyer? That there's no one else that hangs out with Stuttering John, right?
Maybe. Does Vince the lawyer seem like the type of guy who would be in cahoots with Shuli?
I don't think so, but it's hard to say. I know he went with Uncle Jack to the fucking Shuli thing. I know that they all know each other, so it is possible. Yeah, I would be curious. I mean, that's the only other person it could be was Vince the lawyer. And if he's working. But yeah, like he constantly trolls Stuttering John and fucks up their relationship to the point where it's like it's always on the verge of ending and collapse. So that would be kind of weird if that was the case, because Vince the lawyer would be risking their work at all times acting like that. So that doesn't track, but we could be wrong. Yeah. So Joey C today, he has this big old fucking emergency meeting, emergency show that he ended up doing. And I don't really watch a lot of Joey C content, but today I did watch them because I saw the emergency thing pop up. So I just went over there to see what was going on. And then that's why we watched the shot caller thing later tonight, because I watched some of that too. And I was like, what the fuck is this? So yeah, it's like the entire Catalano network is a pile of shit. But this was interesting. I'll give Joey C that. Sometimes he can be entertaining, even though he is a piece of shit. But he has been saying some nasty, mean stuff about me lately, and I really haven't been coming after him. I've given him quite a bit of reprieve on me, like showing his stuff or fucking with him. But yeah, if he wants the heat, we'll give it back to him. I know he probably is like fishing for like people to fight with, because that's kind of his content. But if he wants the heat, we'll start giving it back to him. But today he doxed Stuttering John and had just this total meltdown fucking stream. He called it the Emergency Stuttering John Podcast, because apparently Joey was watching Stuttering John and Stuttering John said some stuff that really pissed him off. So he had to come on and dox him and fucking go off on him completely. Shows he played some voicemails. We'll listen to it.
Hold on.
This is the voicemail that I put up a long time ago.
I was gonna say at least he spelled emergency right, but he misspelled podcast. So I can't even give him that credit.
2 S's. Oops. He almost got it. Gosh darn it. And it's weird that autocorrect wouldn't catch that for him. Isn't that weird? Does he ignore autocorrect? Even on his computer and everywhere? It's like, what do you just don't even fucking look?
He thinks it's wrong. You're wrong, autocorrect.
Spell check.
2
I guess
S's.
it's spell check on a computer. It's autocorrect on your phone, I guess. So there you go.
I don't know if people really realize this is the one where he's fucking claiming he asked my wife to be private. Lying motherfucker. He's so full of shit. It's unbelievable. God, I got so much dirt in this guy, man. You just don't fucking know. I'm the nice guy. I'm the one that won't fucking do it. But you know what? Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck you, John. You piece of shit. It's on now, bitch. It's on now, bitch.
But how about we do this? How about I'm coming on your show tomorrow.
Christine, here's one for you.
All right, go ahead.
How about privately
Yeah, absolutely.
in Tampa? Nobody knows about it. It's not going to be documented.
All right.
Your dumbass husband is. See, Jody, I'm kidding.
I'm okay, John. I'm good.
But they ain't going to ever mention it. Then yes, I'll get in the ring with you.
Can I ask you a question though?
Deal. Hey, deal's a deal.
Are you really gonna put yourself through this hell with this strike with this fucking Rebite kid?
What do you mean? He didn't counter it.
He didn't counter?
What's that mean?
No, he did not.
Oh, that was all the talk of the day. Yesterday they said they were gonna counter you. Yeah. But how about we do this? How about I'm coming out.
I mean, does it sound like Joey C got the guy on the phone drunk and was just trying to get him to say a bunch of shit? Isn't it obvious what he was doing there? It's pathetically obvious.
Yep.
You could tell John's plastered in the background. And he's just saying stupid shit.
Yep. And they're just egging him on to say more stupid shit.
Yeah. So I don't even, whatever. It's a pathetic attempt at making Stuttering John look like an asshole. But kudos to, whatever. And not kudos to Joey C, because I think everybody sees through that. So they don't even take anything Stuttering John said too seriously in that clip.
I have a question. Isn't that, I could be retarded, but isn't that illegal to record a phone conversation without telling the other party that they're being recorded?
I think it's, I think there's only like 6 states in the United States you have to do that in. And I don't even know how it works if you're talking from one state to another one.
Right.
I don't even know. In Oregon, out here, you can't, it's one of the no 2-party states. So yeah, you have to tell someone if you're going to record them. It's illegal to record them unless you say so. But that, I guess that leaves the the other 44 states are wide open to do that with. So who knows?
Florida is a 2-party consent state.
That means you don't have to tell them?
No, it means you do have to tell them. Under state law, all parties involved in private conversations must consent to the conversation being recorded.
There you go.
Hold on. This differs from one-party consent states where private conversations may be recorded as long as one involved party consents. So the call took place in Florida.
Right. But John lives in California sometimes too, so it's hard to say.
The call came from Florida.
Oh, right.
Joey C called him while actively in Florida in a 2-party consent law state. So Joey, you are fucking yourself, I think.
There you go. This guy. Here you go. Cry on Raymond Pissy. Hilarious. I recorded my lawyer. Good job, buddy. You got one by him. That's fine.
Oh, Honk the Clown says California is also a 2-party state.
There you go. So between, Florida and California. So that covers both bases there. So,
you're welcome, John.
Mistake. Yeah, no doubt. I'll have to tell him next time I'm on his show.
Not so much
out of hatred for Joey C.
I?
Yeah, you're a crut. You're a real crut, but thanks for the info anyways, doll.
Apologize to Mountain.
You're a good broad. You're a good broad.
God damn it. Hang on. Hello? Hello?
Who answers their phone in the middle of a podcast unless it's someone that you know who wants to talk to you on a podcast? What the fuck? I hate that. A bunch of these guys do that. It's so annoying.
Who is it? Don't fucking call me again.
I love this thing where he comes up with the enemies, like when he goes in on his walk and talk, like there's a dog barking and he starts yelling at the dog, and like if he sees people on the street, he yells at them. Whatever. He's such a psycho, always yelling at his chat. I love that shit. He can't help but
Fucking people want to fucking call me.
he can't help but argue with every fucking thing in his life. It's so pathetic.
I'm fucking lying. I'm lying, huh? I'm the one that lying. Tell that fucking piece of fucking shit right now. I'm sniping to snipe me. He's a lion, John. You don't want to go down. Oh, you don't want to go down this road, John. Me and Melton will annihilate you. Fucking.
Yeah. What do you think of that? Me and Melton. He's I know he's kind of settled up to Melton and said like he would come to Hackamania. But whatever. Do you think Melton would ever fucking give him the time of day to work with him?
No. He's doing just fine on his own. Melton is
I think so.
with Stuttering John on his own.
I think so. I think he's calling in for reinforcements because he knows if he went up against Stuttering John, it would probably get ugly. And I don't think he would win Joey C. There's no prizes for winning anyway. We all lose when this shit starts to go south. Everybody loses.
True.
Annihilate you. Not only the fact that I will drive down the quick door, knock on your door, and I'll punch you so fucking, I'll break your fucking nose. I pray to God. I don't give a fuck, John. Fuck you. I ain't worried about anything you can do to me, John. He's a fucking garbage. Snipe me now, just snipe me now. Snipe me. I am playing the voicemail where you wanted to fight my wife private. Fight my wife private. Come on, John. Come on. Come on, John. Let's go. Come on. I'm typing in this chat room. Come on. Come on, John. Let's go, John. Come on, John. Let's go. Come on, John. March 29th. Let's see.
Yeah. Anyway, John totally just fucking ignored him 100%. I'm just trying to get it to the next part. Yeah. So this is what he ends up doing today.
10 p.m.
He ends up doxing Stuttering.
The whole month. Hang on.
I showed today. It's great. And then,
Stuttering
of
John,
course, Stuttering John
9 p.m.
starts getting a bunch of phone calls on his show right after it all fucking happened. So it was a clusterfuck
I believe it's
today.
27. Shit, I think it's fucking no, hang on. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I think everybody gets the picture. There you go. We'll cover it up with something worth looking at. There you go. Happy now. I think he shows it again.
Instead of a dox, we get a box.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that one. There, can you see the number now? Right.
Why I'm not organized. Stuttering John. This call Monday, March 25th.
Yay, doxing. Woohoo. We don't do it. Not good. All right.
I don't give a fuck. I doxed him. I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck. Give a fuck. I doxed John. Fuck you, John. Fuck you. I just doxed John. Give a fuck. Fuck you. I'll dox. Has he doxed me before? Fuck him.
So I think he's pretty much just asking for views, right? Isn't that what he's pretty much after? He just wants any heat, anybody to pay attention to him, and here I am giving him attention, paying attention to him. I noticed there's a few streams like showing Joey C again recently, so I guess it's just going to be a thing from now on. We have to cover the guy because he's he makes it hard to ignore him, doesn't he?
A bit. He inserts himself right on in there.
I wish someone would insert themselves into I won't say that. I won't talk about Stevie Lou's wife again. JK. LOL. All right. I got this last clip I wanted to play. This is just from and I was trying to get on Stuttering John today because I did want to go on there and show him that clip. But him and Vince Lawyer were talking about other stuff. He did show that clip of the work, the supposed work. So I think he had the same feelings we have, that there never was a thing. There was never a work. We all kind of know that at this point. Stuttering John was saying the same stuff. Obviously, Joey C just got pissed off, and Shuli just was there to back up Joey C's story about a work. So that's why when you ask him about it, the only thing he's ever going to say now is, yeah, we were doing a work. It was a 10-week work. And then the work fell apart. Now it's over. There you go. That's it. But apparently Stuttering John was he was tricked by a fake Luis J. Gomez, which is fucking hilarious. For anyone that missed this. This is from Legion of the Skanks and them talking about the fake Luis J. Gomez that had an offer for Stuttering John to come on Legion of Skanks, which is fucking great. Whoa, you got a bug on your camera. That was cool.
Oh, shit.
Just for a second, it was there.
I get a little beef
fucker
all around in here.
Yeah.
I got the window open. Get out of here, bud.
Stuttering John.
Yeah.
I woke up to a DM from Stuttering John.
Yeah.
So if you couldn't hear that because I was kind of quiet, Luis J. Gomez said that he woke up to a DM from Stuttering John out of the blue.
Which is very funny to me because
when was the last time you talked to him? You guys regularly communicate?
Stuttering John.
He's still trying to finish a sentence.
He's somebody that I don't know. And like,
Didn't
I
we
just
have
watched
him on?
the.
Didn't we have him on once? Years ago? No, he never came on.
He follows me on Twitter. I followed him back. I've never talked to him or communicated with him. And I just woke up to a DM from him that said, Venmo me. And I was like, what?
Well, I got to say, first up, knowing nothing about this going in, not a bad strategy. Just hit everyone you know.
Yeah, Venmo me. I like that.
Well, it's just because I grew up watching Howard Stern, so the fact that Stuttering John is in my DMs being
awesome.
Venmo me.
You're like, this is neat.
Yeah, so then when I found out, because I posted this, I was like, I don't know what happened, but
You found out that a stutter doesn't translate to text.
It literally says in his bio, don't believe the imposters. It's the real me.
Venmo me.
Oh no, it's really him. My DMs are closed and I follow him. So what happened was somebody in his YouTube chat, like I guess super chatted him, pretending to be me and just used my profile picture.
Wait, so they gave him money?
$2
and convinced him that
they were me.
That you were going to give, like, here's $2. There's more to come.
No, they started talking shit to him as me, being like, yeah, pussy, come do Legion of Skanks. And then he was like, if you pay me $500, and they were like, yeah, of course we will. So then they left the super chat, and then I woke up to a DM of him asking for $500 via Venmo.
Oh, wow.
So should we pay Stuttering John $500 to come on Legion of Skanks?
No.
I would.
I mean,
Is it
I-
500?
No.
Well, the thing is, the only thing that
none of
he's
that's
out
gonna
in the
happen.
world for now is just like all the Kevin Brennan, who are these podcasts like type shit. So it's not like we wouldn't have a subject to talk to him about. It would be away from that, and that's not. He thinks that it would be part of that thing.
Yeah.
Does that make sense at all? And like we'd have just John on just like.
No, I think he
bring
just
the
thinks
show.
there's a way to make 500 bones.
No, I think it's like he thinks he'd be coming on here to kind of like whether it's fighting with Bob Levy or Kevin Brennan or whatever.
Yeah, weird.
Should we find that? Do we vamp off? Yeah.
This is Gino's mom.
Hey.
Wow.
Anyway. Yeah. These boomers falling for super chats, telling them stuff and then believing it is fucking, it's some of my favorite shit. But you know what? It is kind of weird. Me and Ray were on the other night and their Stuttering John super chats started coming in. And neither one of us would have ever have guessed that they were actually Stuttering John, but come to find out they were actually Stuttering John. So it's so hard to figure out who's who and what in the chats now.
No, it's not. All you need is a good, trustworthy mod who knows how to do their job.
That is true. We do not have that here. Oh shit! Now everyone's going to take advantage of that, aren't they? Son of a bitch! I shouldn't have said that. No, I love that shit though. That's fucking. That is great. That is great. I can imagine. Yeah, what do you think? So Big J Okerson obviously is well versed in Kevin Brennan, Bob Levy, and the Dabbl-verse. He knew what it was. He was explaining it, and he was like, "Oh, the only thing he would come on here to do would be to bash those guys." I would imagine Stuttering John probably can talk about something else, but those guys are weary of the Dabbl-verse, and that's very obvious. So maybe people like. Yeah, so maybe people like Ray DeVito don't go on Legion of Skanks because those guys don't want anyone even close to the Dabbl-verse coming on their show.
That's fair. Honestly, this is an incredibly toxic community, but like hilariously toxic. So
yeah, to a point. Like we've been mentioning, there is a point where it's not much fun anymore. Doxing and shit is the main thing.
Recording private phone calls in two-party states, probably not wise.
Also, okay, last one we got here is from Peter Sky Parker, who wants us to play this, and I think his message was, let me see, I'll make sure here. Let's see what his message was. Should I just read his DM? A lot of these Dabbl-versers have doppelgangers in the midget wrestling community. All right. So we got doppelgangers. Let's see who our doppelgangers are. And I already fucked up because it started playing like fucking Instagram always does. I hate that. Let's see if we can guess what Peter Sky Parker's talking about.
Redneck Brawler Little Show.
That looks like Bam Margera. Oh, Machichi. Holy shit, that is Spider Alamar's really junior. Super junior. I'm sorry, I keep guessing. Should I let you guess once? I already got
Jay Amazing.
Who we got here?
John DiCaprio from Win by Two.
Boom! Got him. You got him. You got him, Mrs. Levy. You got him.
It's going down, baby.
Brock. E-Rock.
Hipstar. Oh, I was going to say Hipstar.
No, that's E-Rock. Fucking A, that's E-Rock. He's not fat enough, but I mean, it is E-Rock.
Junior.
Oh, fuck. The fucking.
I know someone that looks like that wears a mask, so I won't say who it is, but.
No, the Philip Seymour Hoffman guy that I like.
Ian Hawke?
No.
It's Ian Hawke. It's Ian Hawke. Fuck yes.
All right.
He's going to be pissed I said that. Yeah, if you can figure it out, go ahead. Philip Seymour Hoffman looking guy.
He's like he takes pisses on stream. He's a really funny guy, low key, black frame glasses.
He looks a little bit like Jerry Shepardini, maybe with the lip thing.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Zach Presley.
Christina C. Christina C. All right. Well, we had Munchichi, Christina C. All right, Peter Sky Parker. Thanks for sending this to us because this is actually Peter Sky Parker says fake me. It must be a fake me. I don't know. Either way, it's fun. Do you see Christina C in that one?
Oh,
when
yeah.
she grows up, she's going to be haggard. You know what I'm saying? Time is not going to be on your side, young lady. Sorry to tell you.
Pinky Shortcake.
No idea.
Granny? He's in blackface.
Okay, Granny. Yeah, fair enough. I see Granny a little bit. I was gonna say like Tony Mazur, maybe. Maybe I could be wrong.
Ryan. Little Miss.
April. What do you think?
Yep. Oh, damn, that's mean.
Well, we don't run like the nicest show in the world, so
I
we're
know.
forgiven. We'll be forgiven in hell, I think. There isn't any black people, so just say the one black person in the Dabbl-verse and that will work. Greg, there you go, Greg. Yeah, the black one. Literally the black one. The one. All right, Greg. You're welcome.
Michael Jackson.
Oh shit! Now what are we gonna do? That's two. Fuck, that's more than there are black people in the Dabbl-verse. Or is he kind of? Okay, Mr. Chow. Oh yeah, with the hair. Right. Mr. Chow or Luis J. Gomez, I guess. I'm just going by the mustache. Thin mustaches has to be Puerto Rican, right?
It's your boy, Hot Rod.
Oh no. Oh fuck. I'm going to say it. It's FKA Mommy.
Oh.
That's fucking accurate. Sorry, Mommy. Little chola. A little chola. All right, FKA Mommy. You're a little chola, I guess. That one's got a wedding ring on. You see that?
Yep.
And knee pads. So I think we know her husband likes some D getting sucked. Oh, okay, yeah. Good eye there. Gina Marie said you thought Leela too. Yeah,
Lila Hart?
Lila Hart. Yeah, someone else said that. A couple Lilas. Oh yeah, I guess Spider could have been the guy with the hair. No, I think we had Spider pretty much spot on in the beginning. What do you think?
I was gonna say Chad for the juggling clown guy, just to be funny.
Chad is a clown.
I bought the micro.
Oh no, Uncle Jack! It's Uncle Jack. I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding.
God, dude. Uncle Jack, you're welcome, buddy. You got to mention in here. Enjoy.
I'm just kidding.
Baby Jesus.
Kenneth Pogue, I guess, maybe
Stevie
a touch.
Lou?
Oh, there you go. Stevie Lou. Yeah. Fucking A. There it is. You got it, actually. That's probably Stevie Lou. All right. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with his hair. He's got one of those weird hair things going on, like one of those spot swirls. He's got a lot of issues. I guess spiraling hair is not a big deal.
Oh.
Whoa. Dela. That's Dela right there. Just two colored eyes. That's scary looking, man. Yeah. All right. I don't want to look at his face anymore.
Oh, it's Psycho. Micro.
Now I'm starting to lose it here. That might be. Yeah, I don't know on that one. You got one?
Nope.
All right. Sorry on that one.
Cowboy Hank Dalton. Enter the Giant.
Lou the God.
I don't know who that is.
Micro Wrestling Roll Call. Jamaican Joe, baby. Yeah.
Godfrey. Yeah, I don't know.
Brennan,
All right, we already did it. All right. We got it. We got him. All right. Kevin Brennan. Yeah, maybe the blind, blue-eyed guy, the blue-eyed guy in the end there. That might have been. Oh, Bichetti. Yeah, Bichetti for the black guy, the big fat face guy. Right. All right. Yeah, and people are saying Pogue on this one. I do see the Pogue in his face. Agreed. Yeah. All right, Lemmy. Let's call that a day. Good show. Thank you for coming. Thanks to everybody else for showing up and enjoying our program. A really big program. At 8 o'clock Eastern in the morning. Little Lemmy on Twitch, right?
Yeah, but I don't want any of you hooligans in the chat there, so fuck off and stay out of my stream.
What did you call them?
Hooligans.
I thought you said hooligans, like YouTube hooligans. Hooligans. All the hooligans.
With your shenanigans.
Hell yes. And of course, Wednesday we got Scott Fitzpatrick and Stormy from No Filter with Andrew and friends. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern, right here. You will find us every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And of course, Sundays at 5 o'clock Eastern. You better be here. You all better go hit the like button for us. Smash to subscribe. Turn on your notifications because, believe it or not, that does help us get out there into the algorithms. And we want to be in the algorithms. Let me make sure we got all our T's crossed, I's dotted. All right. Looks like I got all the super chats, I believe. Right. So what did we learn today, Lemmy?
I learned that Joey C is comfortable committing crimes live on.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I like your fart on fire with my rhymes. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stacks, I bet you that she calls. Oh my gosh.